everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello!
And welcome to another episode of the Monday Night War, set on the one and only Probna. This isn't Probna, we're in Aldershot. Why are we in Aldershot, Beanie? Oh, it's to play a Warhammer game, but not against each other, because today we are teaming up against a man who is literally larger than life itself. It's the one and only DZTV Chewie. Hello, mate!
Hello.
He's bringing his Necron forces against our combined Imperium forces of Space Wolves and Black Templars. Are you excited? Of course you are, because you're not an idiot. So, here we are on another ruined sector of Brobnar. It is a big, bad battlefield today, because we have a super special lineup. It is not 1,000 points. It is not 2,000 points. It's not even 4,000 points. That's right, it's 3,000 points of Necrons versus Imperium. And we want to give a massive shout out to the Victoria Hall here in Ash, because they have kindly provided this room that Chewie has organised so we can play here today. Also, big love to Chewie as well for setting up the board for us. And it is whomping, my friend. This is a big ass board.
It's like 8 foot.
8 foot, yeah.
It is one Chewie high, basically, and we are playing today with the Tempest of War cards. We have already agreed off camera that we are going to be playing this lovely Burn and Raise mission, and we are doing a Dawn of War deployment today. Now, for those at home who are wondering what Burn and Raise is all about, you get 5 points for controlling one or more objective marker, and another 5 for controlling more than your opponent. And you can use this special action called Raise Objective, where you can burn and remove an objective from the battlefield, which means that you get 5 points at the end of the battle entirely for destroying objectives. So it's going to be a lot of smashing, but a bit of careful planning is going to be required as well. Yeah, I know, considering the forces considering the forces we're bringing, careful planning's out of the window. So what we're going to do now is we are going to see what forces that Beanie and I are bringing to the table. Apparently we left Chewie waiting a long time because he's already read through all of these books that are underneath the table. Anyway, right, what Beanie is bringing to the table today are his yellow Templars. They look like Imperial Fists, but they play like Black Templars indeed. Now, Beanie, this is 1,500 points. Is it not, my friend?
It is on the nose, and that's very rare for me.
I know it is indeed. So who are you bringing? Tell us, walk us through.
I've brought Captain Rodri today, and because of the Armour of Contempt, I decided that I'd give him the Combi Melter instead of a Storm Shield today. So he's got a Thunder Hammer, he is the Warlord, and he has the Master at Arms Warlord trait.
What does that do?
Allows him to fight first, and it adds 1 to his attack characteristics.
That's pretty good.
So he's going to hammer people good. And then to follow him up, Alan Jenkins, the chaplain, is here. He is not a Master of Sanctity today, but he is a frontline commander.
Okay.
So he adds 1 to the advance and charge rolls for himself, and he can provide core units add 1 to their charge rolls.
Ooh, that's really good, actually.
Yeah, it's very, very, very helpful for getting up to the board. And I've given him the Benediction Fury.
I love this weapon. It's so good because it basically makes him strength 8, doesn't it? It's just monstrous.
He gets pretty fat man scoop.
Yeah, he does indeed.
Just breaks space. Right, and then to go with that, there's 3 squads of intercessors. Sorry, there are no Crusaders. They are currently in a box waiting to be painted.
But that is okay because these guys still benefit from the new Armour of Contempt rules. So that is -1 AP on all attacks coming in against them.
And there's two power fists there, and the front guy has chainsword.
No relics snuck in with them, like the Fist of Balthus or anything?
No Fist of Balthus. So, in terms of more spicy people, I have a 5-man squad of Blade Guard veterans with the champion of the feast. So, the guy with the white stripe, we'll call him Jack.
Yep.
He's +1 to hit, he's got an extra wound and an extra attack for the privilege, and I have given him the relic, the Crux Obsidian.
What does that do?
Hang on.
I feel like that's like a more... is that like a kicking out more pain?
Damage,
so it reduces his damage by 1 coming in. So he's got 4 wounds and reduces damage.
I'm on your team and I'm shaking my head that that's filthy.
And then I've got a Primaris Apothecary with me, who is the Chief Apothecary. He has the Crusader's Helm, so he gets extra range on his Narthesium, and he can put a unit into the Assault Doctrine every turn.
Oof.
And you can pick people up, do all the good healing stuff that he likes to do. And next unit is my 3-man aggressor squad with flamers, because I love them.
Love them.
They're just chonky and thick.
Yeah.
So they're just going to go around burning people. I don't think I gave them anything fun to play with. No, I didn't.
They've got enough fun with their flame hands.
Yeah, they did. I played a game off camera with them the other day, and they just melted face. I'm so proud of them. Ooh, and something we never run, because they're terrible. Outriders! Armor of Contempt will make them less poo!
To be fair, like Beanie and I have run these guys so many times, they never make it past turn 2. So fingers crossed that Chewie will be nice enough to let them survive until turn 3. No, not happening. Not happening.
So yes, we've got the Outriders, and then just to finish off the list, I've got a bit of heavy support with some Centurions.
Now these guys I have not seen on a camera battle report ever, I don't think. And there's a reason why, because how many points have they each been?
85.
That seems really fair, doesn't it?
And they only have 4 wounds, blah blah blah. They're not great, but they've got all the bolters under the sun.
Yep.
And when I play them as Imperial Fist, they are quite good. But
yeah.
Here they're there because I think they're delicious.
Absolutely fair.
And then the last unit is some Eradicators, because why would you play without them at the moment? They are just so good at murdering things.
They are indeed, and that is a pretty hefty force there. 1,500 points on the nose. Let's see if I can complement this Bernie, bashy, and altogether fighty unit with some more teeth and fury. So here we are with my Space Wolves, and of course heading up the front is Ulf the Wolf Longstrider, who has got a Thunder Hammer. He has got the Imperium Sword and the Hunter Warlord trait, because that means that he gets to add some bonuses to his charges, gets to re-roll some bits and bobs, and also gets extra attacks on the charge. We want him in combat as quickly as possible, and supporting him on the HQ front, I don't usually run him, it's Arjack Rockfist.
Woo!
And to be fair though, I really should look to run him a bit more, because with strength 5 times 2 with his foe hammer, bringing him to strength 10, -3, 3 damage flat with his foe hammer weapon, it's pretty decent, and a 3-up invulnerable save, which is a true rarity here in Warhammer 9th edition. He's also got some lovely re-rolls against characters and provides the re-rolls of 1s to wound for people nearby. So he's literally the best lieutenant going, I would say, arguably. And obviously he can deep strike because he's a Terminator, which is fantastic. And speaking of Terminators, I've got 5 of the Wolfguard Terminators over here that are all kitted out, even though they might not appear to be so, with the old Thunder Hammers, a few Lightning Claws, and lots of Storm Bolters. I'm not bringing Storm Shields with them today because I'm hoping that the Armour of Contempt will see them through any difficult times. I'm sure that they will. I've got... no, they won't be. I've got some Grey Hunters over here that are going to be taking up residence inside of a Razorback. It might not look like it, but look, I do have a kind of a gun on top to put there. Like, it's a bit of a proxy, but yeah, there is a heavy bolter on top of...
Proxies?
Be quiet. Hush thy mouth. And then, so that they'll be taking up residence inside the Razorback and screaming forward. I have got some more Outriders. Yes! Because what is a turd sandwich if not followed by a turd Sunday, my friends? I've got some Intercessors over here. I've got some Eradicators at the back. And I have got a huge squad of 6 Thunderwolf Cavalry over here to basically tease Chewie into using any blast weapons against them. tease him. And then some Wolfen over here that are WYSIWYG, lots of Thunder Hammers, some Frost Claws, and the almighty Great Frost Axe. It's so cool. I love them in combat. I just wish that they were slightly better, but they did receive a points drop, so they are more competitive now than ever. That is my force, 1,500 points on the nose. I forgot to say as well that I've given Ulf the Wolf the Pelt of the Beowulf, which means that Chewie will be getting -1 to hit and wounds against him in melee, which is... to be fair, Necron's not exactly known for their melee skills, but he might be able to... And some Scorpec Laws, so he might be able to push out the jam sometimes. So that is my force right there. But I know what you're all asking to yourself. What terrible Tomb Kings are awaiting us? Well, let's find out, shall we? So, Chewie, tell us about this monstrous mass of metal that I see in front of me. Where to begin, eh?
Yeah, well, there is a lot there. This is the Restless Dynasty, so they just keep moving and not going to sleep at all until everyone's eradicated. So
they've took their life motto from the Beastie Boys: no sleep until Brooklyn, is it?
Yes. So the dynastic traditions is the Eternal Conquerors, which is basically everything is obsec secure.
Oh, everything!
Yeah, even the birds.
It ate everything.
And then Relentlessly Expansionist, which means they can move 6 inches pre-game.
6 inch pre-game for everything again?
Yes.
blimey.
And what we have here is a battalion and a vanguard. I've mixed it all in.
Okay.
Because then it looks nicer, instead of you having to spread your camera all over the place. So the warlord is the overlord here.
Yes, this guy.
The gold guy
Oh,
here.
the golden god himself.
Yeah, he's looking a bit blingy. He's got hang on. He's got the thrall of the Silent King, which means his "Thy will be done" will be is 12 inches instead of 9.
Well, that's good.
He's taking 2 command points off so we can do "Thy will be done" twice.
Very good.
And then he's got the Void Reaper,
Ooh.
which is a relic, which is strength +2, -4 AP, 3 damage.
-4. That's just rude.
And anything that, if you've got any feel no pain rules or ignore wound rules, ignores it.
Oh, cool. Great. Okay.
So,
so you will definitely feel pain from this guy then.
He's going to be obviously supported and backed up and protected by the Lich Guard behind.
Yep.
Here.
These guys here, the Lich Guard. Yeah.
And then second command is the Technomancer, who basically will be behind all the Necron warriors going, no, get up. So you can do D3 get up.
Resurrection protocol stuff, is it?
Yeah. So D3 of those.
Nice.
And then you've got the 3 lots of 20 in each squad of Necron warriors.
Yeah, now we have faced a few blobs of this size before, and they are incredible. Look at his face; they're so incredibly hard to put down, especially if you've got good support.
My Leviathan was just stuck in back of 5.
It was just Soup City, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got two units with the flayers.
Yep.
Here, and then you've got the shorter range -2 AP.
The Reapers, is it?
The Reapers, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and backing them up, because it's all in battalion, sorry, is the 3 Doomsday Arms.
Which I'm really liking, that if I move the table a little bit, they wiggle their big booties for us, which is just fantastic.
That's GW for us, sitting by its little stand.
So that's the battalion, so it's quite a simple battalion.
Yep.
And then the Vanguard is the Lockhurst Lord.
This guy?
Yeah,
Yes.
this one.
This one, yep, okay.
Yeah, he's got the Resurrection Orb.
Ooh, that sounds pretty
Yeah,
tasty.
So basically he picks up people on 4 up instead of 5.
Oh, come on. Okay, right.
Okay, I could have gone worse and got the Orb of Eternity, which is better, but it's fine.
Right, okay.
I'm running out of relics. And then I've got the Chronomancer, who can select a unit and go, you've got 5 up and re-roll charges.
Oh, man.
And he has got the Veil of Darkness, which means he can pick up a unit and himself and then teleport.
Oh, yeah, you can move, can't he? Yeah.
So 9 within 9 inches.
Okay.
You've got 3 Tomb Blades with the Tesla weapons.
Yep.
So additional, any hits on 6s, you add 2 more hits. And then with the Destroyer Lord, you've got the Destroyers.
Yeah.
And a Heavy Destroyer. So you've got 1 squad of 5, 1 squad of 4 with a Heavy Destroyer.
Madness. Now, and who's this guy? Who's this creep? Who's this ghoul at the feast over here?
Well, that's Nigel the Nightbringer.
Oh, no.
So, he's not very nice. So he can only be wounded, receive 3 wounds per phase.
Wait, only take 3 wounds per phase?
Yeah.
He's better than Gaz.
So he's got Powers of Catan. He's got the Gaze of Death, which is on a 3d6 on rolls of 4 up, d3 mortal wounds. And then he's got, I'm calling it the transdimensional, that's what it's called, Thunderbolt, which means he can target units, and if there's units nearby, it can carry those.
Oh, so like splash damage. Great, cool.
And his weapon is in melee, where he's got 2 choices.
Yep.
One is strength ×2, -4 d6, ignores invulnerable saves.
Ooh.
And then the other one is just a sweeping, which is -3, but he's got shed loads of attacks.
Oh my giddy aunt, that is quite painful. But then again, you'd expect nothing less from an actual god. Yeah, like
it's a shard of it, yeah.
That is quite the impressive Necron force that you're bringing to the table today. And I'm not going to lie, that's much more combat orientated than I thought the Necron could kick out. And you've also got a hefty amount of shooting capabilities as well, with the barges and also the destroyers down here.
Yeah, they're well versed.
Yeah.
And I do like a balanced list.
So how long have you been collecting these Necron forces for?
I'd say about 2 years.
Nice. And have you had much sort of time to play with them as well?
Yeah, I've done that. They've done very well on Deployment Zone TV, sort of plug.
Blah, 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 blah.
Spoilers, yeah, they're against Imperium. Yeah, they've got no match, but it might be a bit more of a challenge now with the old Armour of Contempt.
Wait, so what, you're at like 100% win rate against Imperium at the moment, are you?
I would say about 80.
Oh, me meow. Okay, maybe we've bitten off more than we could chew. And the last time I checked, can Space Marines eat metal?
Probably.
Maybe. Acid spit, maybe.
Iron Warriors, isn't it? Iron Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to keep spitting at you with our acid spit. That's what we're going to plan to do. So even if we die, we're doing it with contempt, as it were. So there we go. That is 3,000 points of the nastiest Necrons around. Let's get down to deployment and see how things shake out. So just to let you guys know how the objective deployment has shaken out, we've put one over here, which is represented by the Space Marine statues that Chewie has lovingly provided today. That's in our deployment zone. Then we've got one over here in No Man's Land on the Bridge of Death. And then on the other side of the battlefield, all the way over here, is another objective marker on the hill, looking down at his rest of his companions. Finally, Chewie has decided to put this objective marker in his deployment zone. Now what we're going to do is draw the twist for this mission. So let's find out what the twist is going to be today. Secret Intel. In this mission, a player only receives the Battle Forge CP bonus of the start of their command phase if their warlord is on the battlefield or are embarked within a transport model that is on the battlefield. Ooh, so it's basically keep your warlord alive if you want to have any CPs.
My warlord's built to run up and die.
Same here, dude. So this is going to be an interesting one indeed. Right, now we're going to roll off for deployment and then get things set up. So here we are after deployment. As you can see, there's a lot of space wolves all grouped together with a splash of yellow, thanks to Beanie's yellow Templars. Now, just to clarify before we get any further, I've put Arjak, the Terminators, and the Eradicators into the sky, these two into Deep Strike, and these guys using Outflank, and these Grey Hunters are inside the Razorback over here. Beanie has also put his Eradicators in the sky, and Chewie has put nothing in the sky. Everything is on the table. It is a field of green and metallic hatred, and I'm not looking forward to dealing with either of them. We've got the Outriders over on one flank over here. Beanie has got his Outriders over on the other outflank, and basically we're starting to push forward to the objectives that we hope to control in turn one. With all the support from Rodri and the Apothecary, all of these boys should be able to move forward, supported by the Centurions and the Aggressors. We've got one unit of Intercessors over here, ready to dash to whichever side needs support. I've got the Thunderwolf Cavalry and some Intercessors over here to claim this objective and push forward into the mass of seething hatred over there, or the cold, calculated hatred, as I should say.
They're not that angry.
Well, it's old man yells at cloud syndrome, isn't it? So we've got lots and lots of Necron warriors over here. We've got 3 Doom barges that are all lining up. Basically, they can shoot nearly anything on the map, and it's going to be devastating when they start opening fire. You've split your 2 destroyer units up, haven't you? So you've got one over here, and you've got one over there. And, oh, look at that. If it isn't the old Nightbringer, is that what he's called again?
Yes,
yeah, the Nightbringer over there, ready to stalk forward and eliminate the yellow fury of the yellow Templars. So that is the deployment. Now we are going to roll for turn 1. Cross your fingers. Please, for the love of Emperor, please get it. Beanie, why don't you do the audience?
No. You have won first turn, like, for the last 2 months.
Okay, I'm going in strong. Chewie, will you please do the honours and roll first? Let's see what you get.
1.
Oh, it's a 1! Come on!
Double one.
It's a 2! Yes!
Double the power.
Okay, so that means that Chewie has to do all of his pre-game moves of 6 inches going forward, which look a little bit like this. So Chewie has moved all of his forces forward, apart from the big barges that are staying ominously silent at the moment, and I'm very worried about that. Pushed forward with the Necron warriors over here and the destroyers. The Nightbringer has taken up his rightful position on top of the podium, and these destroyers and the Scorpex, is that what they call?
Yeah.
The destroyers have moved forward. Pretty bad indeed, but at the beginning of turn 1, we've drawn our secondary objectives, and we have got overwhelming firepower, So what we need to do is destroy enemies with ranged attacks and keep a tally. And if we score 3, then we will get 5 points for that. No prisoners is keep a kill tally. And if we kill 30 wounds worth of stuff, we score another 5 points. And battlefield supremacy, we have to control 3 or more objective markers, and you also control more objective markers than your opponent. If you only have 1 or 2 units remaining in this battle, I don't think that we can score this one because there's only 4 big bad boy objective markers in play at the moment. So I guess we're just going to have to focus on killing, which I think we can do. So we're going to get on with our movement phase. Okay, we've done our movement, and the objective was move forward with haste because we realised that our time may be short trying to defend against the overwhelming power of the Necrons' shooting range. So I pushed forward with the Thunderwolf Cavalry, who rolled a mighty 1 for their advances. But Ulf the Wolf, on the other hand, got a mighty 6, which pushed to 7 thanks to the Hunter Warlord trait that he's got, and the Wolfen also followed suit with a 5 on their advance. So they're all going to hopefully do some advancing charging against these destroyers here. That's the plan, at least, but as always, my Space Wolves charging phase is abysmal.
Yes.
I moved the Outriders up over here because they can move 14 and they have an advance so that they can hopefully get stuck in against all of those horrible Necron warriors there and hopefully tie up this objective. Moved the intercessors up here, even though I'm only going to be getting shots on a 4-up. I think that it's worth just doing what pot shots I can at the moment. Beanie's moved up here to capture that objective, and he surged forward with everything over here to claim that objective in the middle and also get some units in firing range.
So there's been a lot of advances, but the Centurions didn't advance, the Outriders didn't advance, Rods didn't need to, and these guys didn't... They didn't need... Oh, no, they did in the end, and they got a mighty 1.
Yeah, they went from a 2 to a 1, because they're cool guys.
So these guys, because they also advanced, they can still shoot their flamers, because they're assault weapons.
Exactly.
So I should be able to get a bit of dagger off, and hopefully hold this objective for more than 1 turn.
Indeed, indeed. So why don't we move swiftly into the shooting phase, and do you want to start from left to right, and we'll just work our way
let's
across
go right to left, because you've got less shooting, so I feel like we can build.
Right, okay, well I can immediately cancel out everything here because nothing has shooting in this group. So we've got the heavy blotter over here, and we've got the twin bolter rifles there. Now, remind me what the toughness of these guys is. It 5? Yeah. So we will start with the bolt rifles going into the crowd over here, and then I think the blotters are going to go into the destroyers, maybe, but we'll see. Maybe they'll go up there and try and take out the fast-moving boys over there.
Yeah, because I think with the Necron warriors, you are not going to chew through them because they just get back up.
That's the thing, but I've got to try my best and just whistle away as much as I can. So I'm going to get some dice, and we'll be right back. 4 shots found their mark, wounding. Will Chewie be able to make a save of
5?
There's 1 there.
Okay, so 3 down, but that's the end of the shooting from that unit, so reanimations, baby.
Reroll that 1, because that's what they do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So 3 have been piped off at the moment. Now we're going to go into the heavy blotters from these guys into the destroyers. The heavy blotter managed to get 2 wounds through unsaved, so there's 4 wounds done, so this is reanimations, baby.
Ooh, no, 1 is gone.
Okay, so we managed to take out 1 of the destroyers over here. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing with us playing against Necrons. Multi-wound models do not get such spicy reanimation as, say, a warrior who only has 1 wound to think of.
Let's move over to my intercessors over here. They're going to fire their 5 shots, hitting on 4s down at these Necrons.
So,
1 wound managed to find its mark. Failed save. Will it be reanimated?
Yes, it will.
Oh, so there is no bodies taken off over there. But that's all the shooting done from my army, which is really weird. Oh, God, please don't let me down, boys, as we move over to Beanie's side. Now, what about these guys? Can they see and shoot anything?
Yeah, so I set them up so they could shoot at the Scorpex over there, so
Perfect.
there should be 15 shots.
Oh, me meow.
12.
6 wounds found their mark. Saves of... Ooh, snuck, maybe
1 goes.
Oh, not bad, man. Any reanimations on this boy?
Yeah, Beanie's got 3 5s here, though.
Oh, so close, so close. So one of the Scorpex bit the dust from those auto bolt rifles. Nice job, Bean. Where would you like to move over to next?
So next we're going to move on to the next squad of intercessors. I just need to check if they're in range.
Sure thing. So 15 shots from this squad going into the destroyers over there, but it's -1 because they're shooting through the thick fog produced by the goo factory.
You always find a goo factory.
I love the goo factory. Let's do the rolls on camera for a change. I'm glad I did.
And re-roll those ones.
You roll those ones, baby. Nice. So we're looking for 4s there.
Yeah, yes. So,
One wound coming in at no AP, correct?
Yes.
So saves. No save. Okay. So it takes a wound on the destroyer, so not bad.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Blade Guard vets. Are they in range with their heavy bolt pistols? No. Do you want to do the aggressors?
yes, so I'll do the 4d6 of the aggressors
Yeah.
into the destroyers because the guy at the back is a little
bit out. So this is how many shots? Ooh, some spice, some not. No.
So
Okay.
13.
Not bad. So these are auto hitting, so these will be wounding on 5s, though, won't they? 'Cause it's strength 4.
Yep.
Not bad, mate. 4 in there,
Yeah,
5 in there.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
So 5 at 0 AP, so a save of 3s.
And
All made. Very
All
nice indeed.
Flamers do not.
What about
Flamers of metal.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
8. Right,
Who are we shooting with now? The
12 shots from the Outriders.
Outriders going into
The Outriders are going to go into the Skullpeck destroyers.
Over there,
This is 30-inch range, so I think
Yep.
they should be alright.
perfection. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling, or
Yeah, they should be re-rolling because I got rods to stand where I needed to.
Cool, not bad at all. And then these are wounding
We're on
on
5s.
5s, yep. Pretty spice, man.
3, 4 at -1.
So 4 ups now. Oh, he's getting some spicy rolls in now. Okay, so 1 more wound done over there. So what about the Centurions? Who are they going to start chewing through
So
now?
they are going to put everything they can into the Skullpecks.
Cool, right, okay, so that is...
Like you're scared of them.
Yes, I am. They're chunky and mean.
So 3 big bad Centurions. How many shots each do they get with the heavy bolters?
So each they will have 6 shots of the heavy bolters.
Now,
so
unfortunately, they don't have the core keywords, so that means they're not going to be re-rolling their ones.
and they don't get bolter discipline.
And they don't get bolter discipline, so...
GW hates them. Right, so we'll start with the heavy blotters. So 18 shots, hitting
Yep.
on 3s. Oh, hitting on... Yeah, no, because they're on the train thing, it's fine. They hit
Yep.
on 3s.
Here we go. That's pretty dang good, though, mate.
If only I was Imperial Fist.
I know.
Right?
Strength 5 on 5s, though.
Because they're bright yellow.
So 4 wound. Okay. That's not bad at all there, my friend.
So
And it's
2, 4,
minus
5,
2 because we are in the Devastator Doctrine.
So 8 at -2.
So 8 5 ups to make. Ooh, only 1 made and 2 damage a pop. Okay, so that is some damage done to them, but now Beanie's got the Storm Bolters to go in, which obviously don't have any AP, but still
Hurricane.
Hurricane Bolters, but they're still pretty decent where they need to be. Not bad.
Not bad. Not at all bad.
Not at all bad.
Nice food butter.
Hurricane Bolters are strength 4, correct?
They are indeed.
So wounding on the 5. Whoa, okay,
1,
you turned
2,
up there.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 3-ups, is that correct?
Yep.
6 3-ups to make. Ooh, chipped off another one, and 1 is down by 1.
Chipped off 2 there if that's 4 damage that went through. Because he would be down to dead, and then the next one would be dead, so it should be
Yeah,
1 left.
not bad.
with
So there's
full
just the
health.
1 left. So reanimation protocols are going to kick in now. So how do you do this for all of the...
Basically, you roll 12 because of 3 wounds each.
Yep, okay. Do you roll them separately per
No,
model?
all together,
And then you
you
just
get
pull
groups.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're looking for groups of 3 5-ups, is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay, so we're looking for 5s. Oh, me meow. Okay, so you pick up 1 immediately, 2 immediately.
2, yeah.
That's not bad though. You've whittled them down
Half strength.
to half strength. Not bad. So Rodri has fired his combi bolter into the Scorpec Lords, into the destroyers.
Yeah.
1 wound got through, save a 3-up. Ooh, goes through. You used our dice and it betrayed you immediately.
Gone.
Okay, so that's another wound done to the destroyers over there. Is that all the shooting? Absolver bolt pistol maybe?
Too far away.
Too far away. I think that is all of our shooting done, mate. Oh dear.
That didn't feel like a lot, did it?
But it's okay. We've done enough, and we're starting to get some tallying. I know, we're starting to get some tallying for the overwhelming firepower and no prisoners. We're weakening stuff to hopefully remove them later on, so that's
Should we
always
figure
good.
out how many wounds we've done? 'Cause we've done a fair few, because with reanimation, they still
I
count.
don't think that we've done 30 though. That's the thing. We do have 30 wounds in total.
9, 12, 15.
We've done 50. We're
And-
halfway
and
there.
the other ones that
That's
now
all
have
of
gone
them.
back on.
So just a bit of a clarification here. It says each time an enemy model is destroyed, so we do count the wounds even though they come back from reanimation, and because of the mental arithmetics done by Chewie, we've done 21 wounds already, so we only need to do a few more in order to claim our first objective of no prisoners.
But we are going to claim that one.
Well, we're not going to claim this one because we have to
sorry, I meant battlefield.
We will get this one because of the fact it says the secondary mission is achieved at the end of your turn if you control 3 or more objective markers and you also control more objective markers than your opponent. 1, 2, 3. If I make the charge over there, we're hopefully going to be able to get that, so that'll be 10 to start with. Not bad at all, but we move into the charge phase now. I'm going to start over here because I think I might need to use the CP to re-roll some stuff. So let's see if I can get my Outriders in. We'll measure up in a second. They are going to charge the Necrons. Would you like to do Overwatch? No Overwatch over there. They get in with a 6. I think that they should be in with that one there. So we'll move them up in a minute. The Razorback can't charge anything. Most important one is Ulf the Wolf getting in. Are you going to do Overwatch with them? Okay, now this is a dangerous move. I'm very aware of this because the destroyers have got a lot of firepower. So we're going to roll some stuff and see how many hits get through. So, out of all of the shots there for the Overwatch, 0 wounds managed to get through on there. Very lucky indeed. But will my luck continue now as I make a charge with Ulf the Wolf, who needs a 9-inch charge, but it goes down to an 8-inch charge because of the Hunter. And it also means that I get to re-roll because of the Imperium Sword. I got a 5. I got an 11. Yes. Okay.
Washington.
Thankfully, this now means that I can pay 2 CP for pack hunters, which means that now, because the unit in question, these destroyers, are going to be within engagement range of Ulf the Wolf, all of these guys over here will get a 3d6 charge that is re-rollable because of the wolf are near them, and I discard the lowest one. So hopefully they will be joining him in battle very soon. So here we go, it's a 9-inch charge to get the Thunderwolf Cavalry in with a reroll provided by the bestial howl of the wolf, and let's see if we can get these spicy boys in. Oh. We did not get that, so we're going to discard. We get to re-roll them. Oh, no. Okay, there we don't go, because that is an 8.
That's such a shame. I'm really sorry for you, Jules.
Ah, dang it, boys.
It's okay.
Dang it, boys.
For a Necron, if they did have a butthole, it's now slightly more...
I needed you to get in there, but it's okay because we're going to try with the Wolfer now, the long bomb, to try for an 11-inch charge on a 2d6 roll. Easy. Oh, I saw the 6 and it almost rolled over to that. Okay, so we're re-rolling it.
Again.
Re-rolling it. No, they do not get in. So the Wolfen and the Thunderwolf Cavalry have let Ulf the Wolf storm ahead. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this is what he's all about. Death or glory, but mostly
it's always death.
Okay, so I've made my 2 charges over here. Any charges for you to do over here?
Pretty much everyone that would be a charge unit advance this turn to get into position.
So it is time now for the fight. Now, Chewie obviously has 2 CP to interrupt with. I do think that... Oh, he's not going to. He's just shaking his head vigorously. Okay, so we might as well kick things off with Ulf the Wolf then and just get things going. And I'm going to get some dice and I'll be right back. Ulf the Wolf is going in strong. He gets these many attacks. And he's hitting on 2s because he charged, so it's -1 for his Thunderhammer, +1 because of Hunters Unleashed. 6s do not explode yet. But let's hope that we get some fun stuff in. Okay, so we do drop 2 already because he's a cool guy like that, and I might pay 1 CP to re-roll one of them. Cool, right, so we get that one in at least. It's wounded on 2s because he's strength 10 because of the Imperium Sword. He drops another one because he's a cool guy. This is going to be 4 coming in at -2, 3 damage apiece. So let's have a look, see.
4, yeah?
Yes, sir. Ooh, that's 3 pied off already, and then it's time for the Space Wolves crushing the dog himself, which is somehow always seems to outshine Ulf the Wolf. So we're looking at 3 attacks with this, hitting on 2s. He's dropped 1 already. Good guy. Now this is going to be strength 5, but re-rolling all wounds because of the pack hunters that I paid for. So we're re-rolling both of them. Okay, so we do not get anything through with the dog. The dog has not done well, but that is 3 destroyers dead for now. But that does mean that we claim no prisoners, because that is exactly 9 damage that he's done off that. But will they stand back up, my friend? Let's find out. They do
No.
not. Ooh, beautiful stuff. So there is just the heavy destroyer left in battle against him. We'll come back for his fight back in a minute as we move now over to the Outriders, who get their devastating charge off against these guys and will now benefit from rerolls of 1 thanks to Ulf the Wolf. So it is this... So it's that many attacks plus that one there for the Outriders going in against the Necrons. I'm paying 1 CP for Savage Strike, so I'm wounding on 3s instead of 4s. Let's see how many hits we get, and I'll be back with the wound rolls. So 14 wounds found their mark, so now we've got a -1, so these are 5 up saves. Is that correct for Necron Warriors?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see if Chewie's dynasty holds strong.
Sure, dynasty.
Or whether or not he's just a bunch of old ladies on a show called Dynasty. Ooh. Punch in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
And
so...
how many are dead?
Well, thank you. Let's have a look. Good job, got big hands. So, reroll the 1.
Yep. Okay, so we're fishing for 5s here. So how many survive?
3, out 4. So I think it was 2, 3, 4, 5 remain.
5 remain after that savage attack over there. So in a genius play with the reanimated bodies of the Necrons, Chewie has crept forward and taken the objective from us because these guys have objective secured. A brilliant play indeed. So that's the end of our fighting, but it is time for the fight back with the heavy destroyer over here and these Necron. So who do you want to go with first?
Heavy destroyer.
Heavy destroyer out of combat.
He's out of combat.
But what I should have said is after my actions, I would have consolidated in against him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So let's do the Necron Warriors, hitting on 4s.
Ooh.
Or 3s, I think it is.
I think still you showed up.
Nice, man.
And then
5s.
3.
Okay, AP minus on these.
Nothing.
Okay, so it's 3 ups to make. And I've made 2, failed 1. So one of them is down to 2 wounds, correct?
Yeah.
3 wounds.
Oh, 3 wounds. They've got
It's 4 wounds each.
4 wounds on that rider.
not bad at all. There we go. And now it's the fight back with the heavy destroyer.
1 hit.
1 hit, strength.
Wound
So that's
strength 4.
AP minus on this one.
Nothing.
Okay, so a 2-up save then because of the Storm Shield, which he makes with gusto. So that is the end of the combat phase there. Do you have to worry about morale with these guys?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So,
Okay, cool. So we'll do morale with these guys here. You've lost enough to make them automatically fail unless you roll a 1, correct?
I'm going to...
Insane Bravery.
Insane Bravery.
Cool. So 2 CP going off for Insane Bravery over here. And to these destroyers, they lost
They lost 4.
4. So will he fail? He has failed and run. So no reanimation protocols for him.
No.
What about the school packs over there that
And
lost several friends?
They lost 3, didn't they, in total? Because you do it on how many models were lost at the end of it, I'm pretty sure, rather than how many you tally up.
I thought it was how many you tally up for.
Well, let's roll and we'll find
I'm not
out.
sure though. I don't play Necron.
Well, it's another 6, so he's
So
failed
they've-
anyway.
shit.
Okay, so 1's gone on 1s and 2s for the others. Oh, another 1 goes as well. So only 1 school pet guy over there. And annoyingly, if he had run, we probably would have gotten overwhelming firepower for removing some other units. But that is how things stand at the end. Ulf the Wolf is super exposed right now, but still, at least he's done some damage before he inevitably dies. We do claim at the end of our round here, no prisoners is done, and Battleful Supremacy, we do not get that one, and we only killed 2 units.
That's overwhelming firepower, so that's melee. Shooting, sorry.
Oh, it is ranged, isn't it? Yeah. So it's only...
Blood and guts is melee.
there we go. So it's only 5 VP at the end of that one for no prisoners at the end. It's a good start. So we've got 1 claimed over here in our pile. As we now move into Chewie's turn 1, who is going to draw his 3 secondary objectives now, which are... Oh, new orders. That's a good...
So that's the strat.
Okay, so you've got Raise Banner, which means that you need to...
Oh,
you need to do an actual action on a object.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then you score this at the end of your turn, providing the unit is still within range of the same objective marker. And you can start performing it at the end of your movement turn. And you've got Hold the Line, which is... There are no enemy units within range of your own deployment zone, which you definitely will get on that one. And then your final one that you got to draw, because this one was the CP that lets you, the strat that allows you to draw another one, is Behind enemy lines, which obviously you just got to get behind our lines. So let's move into Necron turn 1. Okay, so the Necron turn 1 movement is over. Chewie, tell us what you have done, my friend.
Moved everything forward.
It's a solid plan, and I commend you for such tactical brilliance.
And because of one of my objectives, I've moved one lot up into the middle and raised the banner there.
Yep, so at the beginning we said that obviously Chewie got raised banners as one of his secondaries, so he's going to perform it over here. Nicely done.
And then, I'm going to just see what damage I can do.
Fair enough. I mean, you've got some pretty heavy units moving up here. The Soul Scorpet guy versus them, it's still actually quite an even match in a way, because he's quite devastating, and obviously the worrying 3-barge syndrome is still here. Because we're moving now into the shooting phase. Now, Chewie, would you like to nominate where you'd like to fire first?
I'm going to shoot Doomsday Arc into your...
Yep, I figured that might be the case.
shoot.
And the best thing is there's zero I can do to protect him here. So he knew what fate he was going for, so please do your worst.
So, D6 shots for the main, because he hasn't moved, so 4.
Respectable number.
Here we go, hitting on.
3s. So 3 hit.
Okay. Oh, so what was it, 2s that you need?
2s, yeah, strength 10.
Okay, so this is a no invul, is it?
No, you can got an invul.
Oh, so I do
No,
have...
no, it's him that has the no.
Yeah.
God, okay, so it is the Belt of Rust that we are basically preying on right now. So each of these is D6 damage, isn't it? Criminy. Okay. We make 1, but we fail 2. I think I'm going to CP one of them to try and keep Ulf alive. Come on, a 50-50 shot. He makes it, so only 1d6 worth of damage, my friend. For the big 5. I think that's him nearly dead, if not on 1 wound. So let's just double check. Oh, after taking that horrendous punishment, he's on 2 wounds there. And I like to think that he's actually dead, but it's the wolf that's still going. It's like, right, that's it. I'll finish off the job. So who's shooting now, my friend?
10. Still the Doomsday Arc with his Gauze Flares.
Oh, okay, there's more shooting straight into Ulf. Okay, how many shots is this?
10 is rapid fire.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm going to spend a stratagem on disintegration capacitors. Any 6s? Reroll 1. Reroll automatic wound.
Oh no, this is bad. Okay, so 10 6s are great. There's 3 auto wounds there already.
Right.
Yeah, let's go on sec. Okay, and then these are wounding on, what strength are these?
It's 4, so
okay, so 5s to wound these. So another 2 wounds, so I'm looking at how many?
5, but it's -1, but it's not because of Armor of Contempt.
Okay, so I don't get Armor of Contempt on him because there's a Storm Shield, so it's 2 up save up to a 3 up save in this case. So 5 3 up saves to save my boy here. Come on, dude. We failed just the 1, 2. Oh no, he is dead because it's a 3 up save. I was looking for, and I've already spent my CP. So Ulf, the wolf is dead. He died as he lived.
For you.
He died as he lived. Lived very, very well. Okay, so that's all of the Doomsday Arc. Hopefully, is shooting done.
This Doomsday Arc into your war riders.
Okay, into the Thunderwolf Cavalry. So same shots again. The big barge shot for 1.
But it's a blast weapon, so you got 6, so it's
up to 3.
3 shots, yeah.
Better than kicking the balls.
Yeah, not bad. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 big hits. Wounding on 2s again. So strength 10. Nice. And then it's 4 ups for this Storm Shield. Let's see him, baby. Okay, we made 2 fail 1, so 1 takes 3 damage, so he's alive. 1 wound at the moment. Isn't bad. That could have been a lot worse. Ouch.
Sorry, and I'm going to fire...
The Gauze Flares, what range have they got?
24.
Okay, so they can hit these guys down here.
Yeah. So...
Okay, and then these are strength 4, so these will be wounding on 4s against the...
Yep. So, 1.
Only 1 wound, Bean? Do you want to save against this guy?
I do.
But it's a normal save because of the -1.
Yeah, so 3 up.
And he still failed it.
Yeah!
So 1 wound there. What about the 3rd barge? Barge the 3rd.
Well, let me think now. I'm going to go for the same...
Same shots down into the Thunderwolf Cavalry over here. 4.
And then
into them.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so the big barge shot 4. So this would be a 3, big 3s.
No.
Oh, it'll be 5, yeah, so it's
5.
minimum 3, yeah, that's what it is. So 5 shots hitting on 3s. All dropped 1. And then wounding on 2s.
Did I do
I don't think you've done a CP.
I'm going to do that for a CP.
Nope,
No?
so it never works, does it, when you do that?
I won't consider it.
Okay, so 4 wounds of 2, is it?
Yes.
Ooh,
Two.
okay, so only 2 go through. 4 up saves to see if I can make them. I make neither of them, so 1 is definitely going to be dead, so roll your other one for that. It's another 4, so 2 of the Wolf Riders have been blasted apart by the
now
barge.
10 shots into those chaps again.
Nasty.
That's it. Drop 2, 1. No.
Not bad. And then these are going to be 4 to wound.
Yes. 3.
Okay, so 3 in at 3 up saves because the armour of contempt.
Yeah.
Oh, made them
My
all.
armour is contemptuous.
And sumptuous.
It is.
So that's what the shooting of the big boys done. Where would you like to fire with next? You've got the Tesla boys over there.
I'm going to shoot at the same unit.
Yep,
and
into
these
the
guys are going to shoot the same unit as well.
Cool, let's go with the Tesla guys first and see what they do. So all of the Tesla shots went in, but thankfully because of the no AP, I managed to only take 1 wound on that. So the Thunderwolf Cavalry is still alive, and we just did some measuring, and these guys only have a range of 12 because of the, is it the Reaper flares?
Yes, Reapers.
So that means that they are in a range of 12 and out of range of them. So I have survived by the skin or fur of my teeth. I have very furry teeth, apparently. So
Brush your teeth, man.
I know, I really should. So that's all the shooting done on pretty much this side of the board, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's my turn now.
Now it's time for you to take some punishment. Let's see if your Warlord dies as well, shall we? Probably not, because he's much better protected. A bit of admin, we forgot to do the special powers of the Nightbringer. They're normally done in the movement phase, but this is a friendly battle indeed, so it doesn't matter at all. So what happened was, cast a magic bolt of Fury and Flame, did some splash damage against the Outriders, and did the 2 mortal wounds to the aggressors at the front, but didn't manage to do any against the Centurions because they saved on a 6 thanks to the Apothecary. So now we're going into the shooting phase of these guys. So the Destroyers firing their, what's the weapons called?
It's a Gauss Destroyer.
The Gauss Destroyers into the
aggressors,
and how many wounds managed to get
9,
through? 9 wounds,
3
even with transhuman paid for them as well. So here we go. Just looking for what's save.
So I need 5 up, so I've taken 3.
Not bad at all. And then you get to roll for your Apothecary as well to see if they...
Yeah, so how many damage is it?
3 damage.
Oh. So, okay, so do you want to roll them? Roll the first one,
How
and I'll
many
take
went through?
3.
3. So the first one. 3.
Oh.
So 3 6-ups.
Here we go, boys. 1.
So the first guy
He's
is dead.
He's on 2. Next, D3. For 2. Oh, he tried.
Nope. So he's down to 1 wound.
And then...
Oh, it's just the 1. Can he make it? Oh,
No, so
okay,
2
so
aggressors are gone.
2 aggressors bite the dust from the Destroyers. Volley of fire. Any other shooting over
I'm
here?
checking. I think the
Sharp.
the Lockhurst Lord has a broadside. He doesn't.
Yeah, he's got a war scythe instead of
So
a staff of light.
yeah.
So that's all the shooting there, is it?
It is indeed.
And we've done all the shooting from the big barges, so that's all the shooting from the Necron army. But now is the worrying time, Bean.
Well, I'm hoping that by pulling those 2 aggressors from the front,
It's
you'll be out of
slightly
charge range.
Slightly harder charge range, but as we go in now to the charge, and we'll measure up, and I'll be right back. So Chewie only made 1 charge out of 2 that was declared. We had the Scorpec that tried to get round the corners of these intercessors, but didn't quite have the muster, so a CP was spent for a reroll there, but still failed. And over here, the Lord set about proving what an example he is by moving forward into the Outriders and the Aggressor. Now, how many attacks does this Lord have?
He has 4 attacks.
4 attacks, hitting on.
2s.
And any 6s exploding or any crazy stuff like that?
And who's he after?
Right, he's going to go split them.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, the
2 into
danger.
the Aggressor.
Yep.
And then 2 into the...
2 into the Aggressor, 2 into the Outriders. Which one do you want to do first, my
I'll
friend?
do the Aggressor first.
Cool, here we go. So hit on 2s. Oh, it's 2 big hits, Bean. What's the strength of this?
Strength is 7.
Okay,
So
so
it'll be
3s.
3s to wound.
3s to wound, my friend. Oh, it's 2 big wounds, and these are -4 normally, but it's -3 with Armour of Contempt.
But 5 up field, 5 up invul.
So, oh yeah, 5 of them.
Yeah.
Made
Made
1.
one, failed 1, but what's the
2
damage?
damage.
So how much?
2 damage.
How much?
He's, and 6 up field and pain.
No.
No, so he's down to 1.
Oh, he's alive on 1 wound, and then the other 2 attacks that are going in against the Outriders, hitting on 2s. 2 big hits. Ooh, 1 wound this
1
time.
wound.
-4, so 6 up, 5
5
up
up.
save. Forgetting about that. Oh, and he's made it the invul.
Come on!
Okay, so
Fight back!
it is time for the fight back. Do you want to get in with the fists first, with the power fists?
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Okay, so the aggressor's fighting back. 4 attacks.
5 attacks.
Oh, 5 attacks hitting on 4s.
All hit!
Oh no.
And he's toughness 5, I'm guessing.
He is toughness 6.
Ooh,
So 3 to wound.
3 to wound. Oh, meow, that is 4.
At -3.
Minus
4 up in guns.
So
Here
4
we
up
go.
injuries.
We failed 3 of them.
So
Got any
he's taken 6
CP?
wounds.
How many wounds has he got?
He's got.
I think he's got 6.
He's got 6.
Okay, so do you want to CP one of them? Because
Yeah,
I think
let's do
it's... He
Yes.
does survive
He's got
on
2 wounds.
2
Yes.
wounds left, and now the Outriders will pile in and do their attacks.
And they should be getting a reroll. Oh no, they're not now
Yeah.
because I piled them in.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So the Outriders are going in now. They don't get their bonus because it's only if they charge, but Beanie has spent 1 CP for Gene Wrought Might, so 6 is auto wound the law. Not bad.
3 auto wounds.
That's just enough. And a fair few hits as well. Now, these are going to be wounding on 5s, aren't they? That's an actual gasp, because that was quite impressive there, Bean.
So that is 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, 3.
-1.
And then what's his normal save? Is it 2?
3.
Oh, so 4 ups then.
8 4 ups.
4 ups to make. Here you go, my friend.
Oh,
He's just dead. Okay. So the Lord has fallen, but there is still much to fear on this side of the Necron table. Now, defenders obviously fight first. So I'm going to get some dice, and I'll be back with the save. So 4 wounds to save. Chewie, please, on 5 ups. Ooh, 3, but will they stand back up once more?
Ooh, 2 of them will.
Ooh, not bad at all.
Top hit.
Yeah, I know, right? And now please do your attacks back.
7.
7!
That's 6.
7, my lord. Here we go. Oh, not bad at all, because they're hitting on 4s, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's pretty spicy, actually. Wounding on 5s. Unless you got any crazy strats to play.
No, because I have no.
And no CP
Yeah.
yet.
I know, because you started with like 18.
That 3, that is a hit.
Oh, is it the hit on 3s? Apologies, that's on me then.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, no AP, so 3 up saves. Let's see him. Made them both, I'm afraid, Chewie.
That's fine. That's what I expect.
So that is the end of the combat over there. That is the end of your turn overall. At the end of your turn, you score the Raise the Banner objective because you have captured that. And at the beginning of the next turn, you hold 2 objectives. So we'll start scoring the primary as...
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Anyone within certain range of your deployment zone? I don't know if these count as being. Hold the line as well, because I am not within 18 inches of the board edge after we did the calculation. So you are sitting pretty on 10 secondary points scored there. Not bad at all. But now it is time for the Imperium to do. So here we are after our movement, and there's been quite a lot of shuffling around. The Razorback dropped off the Grey Hunters over here, which have moved to the foot of this hill, ready to charge up into the Necron warriors and hopefully take this objective away from them, freeing up the Outriders to move this way across the board. The Wolfen and the Thunderwolf Cavalry have moved towards the centre objective because at the beginning of our turn we drew a tempting target, and Chewie nominated this objective over here that we must wrestle control off of him in order to secure that secondary mission. Now, I don't think it's going to be very likely because Chewie pointed out that each of these OBSEC unit models here count as 2 controlling that. So it's basically wipe the squad. But with the combined forces of the Thunderwolf Cavalry, the Wolfen, and the Terminators, and our Jack Rockfist, who have also... And the Intercessors, and these ones in the back here, we might be able to chip away enough in order to get rid of that big squad over there. What else have I done? Oh, I'm keeping the Eradicators off the table for the moment because there's still a lot of threats on the board in the form of those big barges, so it's basically wait and see what happens. And Beanie has dropped his Eradicators over here, hopefully to light up the living god himself if we can chip away at the destroyers, providing the wall of cover in front. Everything else has moved up, ready to attack.
And I got to fully heal that aggressor and bring back one of his mates. So there's now 2 of them.
Yeah, not too bad at all. And everything else is just primed, ready for shooting right now, which we will go into because that is the shooting turn. So, where do you want to start, my friend?
Let's go from right to left.
Cool.
Start with your stuff because you have less guns to shoot.
So in combat, so can't shoot. These guys are going to be out of range. Do they have pistols, these guys? In that case, then let's do three heavy bolt rifles. So they're strength 5, aren't they?
No, strength 4.
Oh, they get an extra round. Right, okay. Hitting on 3s. We get 1 hit. Strength 4. Oh, it is a wound, though, at -1, so 5 up. He does pie somebody off, so that's not too bad. But does he get back up again? He does not. Okay. The Grey Hunters can't fire anything because they're out of range. The heavy blotter on the Razorback is going to target your Tesla boys over there. So 6 shots with that. Hitting on 3s. We drop a mighty, 4 shots from that one. Good times. Are they strength, toughness 5, those?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so 4s to wound. We do not get any wounds through on that one there. My second turn shooting always fails me. It's like a running joke at the moment. So that's all of my shooting done over there. 5 shots from these guys that aren't going to go down into the big blob because I feel like you're going to make a charge slightly more difficult for me. So they're going to go into the blob behind them. Hitting on 3. We get all bar 1, so 4 hits, wounding on 4s. We get 4 wounds at -2.
-1 in cover.
Oh, yeah, sure. Ooh, so that is 4 wounds through, so 4 reanimations to make for the squad behind. Any mate?
1.
We want 1. So 3.
So 3 have been pied off from the squad at the back, and I believe that is all of my shooting for my entire army done. Very quick indeed. Oh yeah, they've got storm bolters instead of storm shields. So I'm going to get some dice and roll them, and I'll be back with the saves. 5 wounds with the storm bolters, -1 because we're in the tactical, but +1 because Chewie is in cover with the units in the back. So 4 ups to make. Let's see him. Ooh, so we get another 4 through. 4 reanimation protocols to make, my friend. None. So
oh
yeah.
1.
So 3 more die from the shooting on that one. Not bad, actually. Pretty happy with that. That's all the shooting from Army done. So now we're going to move into Beanie's side of the battlefield.
Wow.
Okay, so...
We're shooting through shed loads.
Yeah, that's very true. So these are the auto bolt rifles going into the back. We get 1 wound, no AP, 1 AP.
-1.
But then +1 for cover. So it made anyway. So that didn't help that much, but that's okay. What about these guys?
Everything into that guy.
Get rid of the Scorpec guy.
Ooh, not great. They are indeed.
5. 3 wounds. Enough to kill him.
-1.
Ooh, not enough because there's only 1 wound taken from that guy. The charge will have to finish them off.
Easy beats.
What a
Blade guard.
Okay, bolt pistols into the destroyers, I assume?
Yep.
Cool.
Hit on 3s.
Oh my goodness. Oh my giddy
Well,
arse.
let's move on.
Was that 5 ones?
4 1s and a 2.
Oh man, that's good.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the intercessors. Buy
Sure thing.
everything into the destroyers.
Okay.
I did.
Yes. Any re-rolls for Rod?
No, he's
No,
over there.
he's over there. Not bad though. These would be wounding on 5s though, won't they? Oh baby.
1.
1.
At -1. -1.
Yeah.
Ooh, got through. What about the Absolver bolt pistol off your chaplain?
Yep. Go into the destroyers as well.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Big hit. I think
Wounding on
everything's going to be
4s.
going into the destroyer, really, isn't it? Ooh.
Okay, now on to the. I'll do the aggressors first because they're right next to it. So
Sure.
it'll be 4d6.
Nice. Let's see how many hits we get here. Oh, it's exactly the
14.
same one. Yeah, nice. 4 ups to make for them. Ooh, another wound taken. So one is they've taken 2
One's
wounds.
gone.
Oh, one's gone.
But he doesn't get back up.
Ah, nice. Okay, so whittling away bit
Cool.
by bit.
Okay, so Rodri next.
Yep.
No.
Plasma, melter. Or do you
No.
want to save that for if they do manage to break
Yeah, so
through
what I'll do all the Centurions into those
into the
destroyers. I'll have to count up
Oh,
quite a
yeah,
few
we'll be
dice.
back for the saves on them. So 10 of the Hurricane Bolters found their mark. Now it is -1 on this. 10 saves to make. Ooh.
1. And
1 takes another wound. Okay, now it's time for the Heavy Bolters. 4 Heavy Bolter wounds. So let's see. -1. Oh, meow meow. It's 2 damage apiece though. So another
is
one
dead and
goes.
another-
Reanimation protocols, because that is the end of all of their shooting. So you... Reanimations. Ooh, no
One.
1 gets picked back up. So that means there's just enough of a bodyguard now to prevent shooting at him for no...
Well, kinda. There's still the Outriders.
Yep, the Outriders could finish the job there.
Yep.
Right, so we actually just realised that there's only 2 of the destroyers left standing, which means that the Eradicators can now fire unimpeded against the Catan because there is no lookout sir protection from him. So, what would you like to do, Beanie?
I'm going to put the 6 shots from the total annihilation of the Eradicators into the Nightbringer.
Into get him.
Because I know he can only lose 3 wounds, but...
Worth doing those 3
wounds. That would be
wounds.
a third of his...
100% agree, my friend. So it is big time.
Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s, because it should be set up that he was within
6 inches. Pretty spicy indeed, that.
Oh.
Okay, so 4 big hits, and what's the toughness of this boy?
7.
His toughness, 7, yeah.
Yep, so 3s to wound. Nice. That is 4 through at -4.
4 up saves.
Ooh, so there's 2 through, but you can only do a maximum
D6.
of 3 wounds, which he definitely does. It's a shame that it is that, because that would have been him dead. So he takes 3 wounds from the onslaught of the big plasma cannons that they're carrying now.
Rodri is going to put his 4 shots of his twin bolt gun into the destroyers, and he's also going to put his melter of the combi melter into them
as well. Cool.
So start with the combi melter, hit on 2s.
Is it not 3s when you fire with both profiles?
No, so I'm not firing with both profiles. It has a twin
Oh,
bolt
I
gun
see.
in
Right,
the front,
Got you. I'm with you now.
and on 3s.
It's a big wound minus.
4
-4.
on the destroyers. They got a 5 up involved.
Yeah.
Which they do not make, so D6 for this one.
Yep.
Ooh, the one
But
you
if they're within 12, it'll be D6. Oh no, half range of that would be 6.
Yeah.
Do you want to
So I'm
CP
going to
that?
CP that.
Okay, so we're CPing this damage roll to see if we can fish for a better number than 1. We
That's
can.
perfect.
3.
1 is dead.
Have you finished firing?
No, I had some other guns, but it
yeah.
didn't work anyway.
And now it's the twin bolt rifle.
Yeah, so 4 shots on 2s. Yeah, nice
Classic
ones.
rod.
5s.
Nice.
Big 1, -1.
So 1 save, -1.
Oh,
No, okay, so that is another
down to
wound
2
on
wounds.
that destroyer there.
Okay, now I've just got the Outriders, who
Yep.
are going to put everything into the Lich Guard.
Yep. Only 1 shot managed to find its mark. 4 up in bowl. Ooh, so that's 1 wound done to the Lich Guard. How many wounds do they have?
2.
Oh my god, that's a lot. So their toughness 5, they got a 4 up invuln and 2 wounds each. That is pretty spicy for a squad that size. Have fun charging that beam. So you join us here after the charge phase has been complete, and pretty much everything made it in, apart from maybe one person who's feeling like a bit of a lemon right now. So Beanie made it in, Rod and the Outriders and the Aggressors. These 2 charged in against the Lich Guard, and these 2 Aggressors charged in against the Horrible Reaper. These guys here have surrounded the Destroyer. These guys here have surrounded the Scorbeck Destroyer. Over here, we managed to make charges with the Terminators, with the Wolfen, and the Thunderwolf Cavalry all piling in against these Necrons. But, unfortunately, Arjak did not make the charge, so he's just standing put saying, "Go lads, you can do it. I believe in you." And over here, the Grey Hunters managed to get up the hill and into the Necron Warriors over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to work from right to left again, do some attacks, and see how things stand. 10 Astartes Chainswords hits found their mark against the Necron Warriors. It is -1, so that puts them to a 5-up save against these guys here. Let's see it, baby. Ooh, how many slipped through the net there?
All of them, pretty much all of them. All
Okay.
but 3.
So how many is that then? So that we've got...
So 7 have gone through.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Oh, yes,
Yes!
they've wiped the squad,
Nice
and
one,
we
lads.
have claimed that objective for
And that
our
gives us
own.
12 wounds.
Yeah, which is quite lucky indeed. Okay, I'm going to consolidate with these guys here, and then we're going to move over to do some... It's going to be like tactical pile-ins around here. We'll start with the Terminators. I'll be right back. With a buzz and a whir, the chain fists from all of my Terminators whirred into life. I managed to claim a grand total of, what was it, 7?
Yeah.
7 Necron Warriors, which are now going to be reanimated. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Oh,
3 stand back up. Not bad at all, I'd say. Now it's time for the Wolfen. Now, I could only get 3 of the Wolfen into attack, but because of their always being in the Assault Doctrine, because of their Savage Fury, it meant that I got quite a fair few wounds through. 10 wounds, auto going through the armor save because it's buffed to -3, because they're always counted as being the Assault Doctrine. So 10 reanimation protocols to make Chewie on 5s.
How'd it go?
Oh, we only made 2, so 8.
Hang on,
Oh,
I'm going to re-roll
oh, you're
ones.
re-rolling ones, aren't you?
We are.
Okay, so 5s. Okay, so 4 stand back up, which means that 6 get pied off, and then it's time for the Thunderwolf Cavalry. I started with the Lightning Claws and managed to get 10 wounds through. Chewie has got a save on 6s, and then his reanimation protocols afterwards.
2 saves.
So 2 saves, so 8 reanimation protocols to make. Only 1 more stands back up, so 7.
Still got 3.
Oh yeah, obviously you've got to re-roll the 1s as well. Keep forgetting that, sorry dude.
That's right.
And it's only for warriors, 3 rolls.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
No, so 7 of them go, which is definitely thinning them out. The Thunderhammer from the Sergeant managed to find 4 hits out of its 4, so he has got 4 6-up saves to make to see if he can save the last 3 Necron warriors.
Julie, 6 ups.
Oh, sorry.
4 6 ups.
That's okay, man.
You just looking horrified.
4
into
6,
the
no,
body.
only 4 6 up.
Oh, 4 6 up.
Yeah, 4
Sorry.
6 up.
And you rolled a good few 6s.
I'll start that again and watch the ones.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Oh, so 2 reanimation protocols to make.
Self-depreciating words.
1.
Oh, okay, and now it is time for the big bites. So the dogs were chomping, they got 5 wounds through, -2, here we go. Oh, no saves there, so we have...
They're gone.
Oh yeah, because you don't get to do reanimation protocols now, so that is the squad wiped right there, and now we claim that objective, meaning that we will get a tempting target, and if we can... We'll also get... Yeah, we'll get battlefield supremacy for controlling 3 objectives right there, which is not bad. But now we move over to Beanie's combat. So the Chaplain's going in against the Destroyer over here. Benediction of Fury time,
He
baby.
drops the 1. And it's strength 6, so he'll be winning on 3s, and 6s are spicy.
Ooh. 1
So
spice.
1 more wound.
Yeah.
Do you have more? You don't have mortal wound protection, do you, with these?
So he's down to 1 wound, and now he's got 3 saves, and I believe it's -2.
Okay, we'll roll and find out. Sorry, mate.
-2, 3 damage. Yeah,
Ooh.
he's gone.
Okay, so the Destroyer has been destroyed, ironically. Over here, the Outriders, they're going to pile in with their attacks against the Lich Guard next, I imagine.
Okay, 1 sec, sorry.
Oh,
He's just going to consolidate
Yeah.
into the middle of the boys so he can stand triumphant,
Yeah.
dancing like so.
Cowardly triumph. In the middle. That's all right, boys. You're all around me. You're all around.
You're fine.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to do the aggressor attacks
Oh, sorry.
into the Nightbringer.
Oh, here we
9
go.
attacks.
9 attacks.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because Rodri's yelling at them.
Come on, boys.
They're not cool.
Aggressors, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, you're not
shit, they
Centurions.
are.
Yeah, Centurions
I
are.
thought- Do you know what? Yeah, I thought I got mixed up.
To be fair, that was okay, that's good. And now these are strength 8 versus 7, so
3s to
3s.
wound.
Spicy.
4 wounds.
5 at
-3 for the...
4 up. Whoa!
So he takes 4, he still would take the 4, so
Yeah.
down to 3.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 wounds left.
That's all that we can do against him, though, so it was the best possible
So
outcome.
now it's time to move on to the other boys.
Yep, so the Lich Guard are about to take a pacing from the Outriders. We're
Zoom
gonna pile them.
zoom.
And they made a devastating charge, so they get extra attacks as well. Which kind of looks like. So 7 wounds to save, -1 on the Lich Guard, so 4 ups.
4 ups. Ooh.
How many wounds do they have apiece?
1.
2.
Yeah.
1
2.
was on, yeah, and 1 was on.
Yeah, and so 1
2 now.
2 and a bit have gone
But
from
they
that.
get reanimation protocols,
Yeah.
don't they? So,
Yeah.
Here
Have
we
you
go.
done- Have you done hitting them?
That's all of their attacks.
with the Outriders, yes, but it'll be they're not for next time.
Yeah, but you've got to do it. It's at the end of every
Yes,
unit's turn.
every
Yeah.
finish every 5 phase.
Because you lost 2 guys here, so 4 dice. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
1 does
that's
stand
up.
back up.
Okay, so I killed 1.
1.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, so Rodri.
6 attacks, hitting on 3s with Big Rodri.
Yeah!
He loves missing his 1s, he
He
does.
does, it's what he's all about. Right, 3s.
Oh, 3s.
Yes, he never does that, so -2. So less
4
than
ups.
4s.
Oh, he has seen those 4s. Only
So-
1. How much damage is it?
3.
Okay.
So one guy, you
Dies.
I guess you-
Reanimations. Oh, he doesn't stand back up.
So at least somebody died.
Just chipping away slowly, but I think that's the end of our combat phase.
Well, I get to
You've got
activate.
that one here.
Oh yeah, I got that there, and I do get to activate both of my intercessors and my blade guard because they made a successful
so it's
charge.
consolidating towards
Yeah, so they
it.
can activate and move forward a little.
Cool, so they're going to do that, and then we'll come back for this combat. So the intercessors are piling round schoolyard bully style against this Scorpec Lord. Let's see how they do. Just
on
fist,
fours.
though, isn't it? Wow! Nice.
So now 3's to wound.
This is with the power fist.
Yeah,
first,
so that's
isn't it?
2 wounds at -3.
Okay, so what does the Scorpet guy have at base?
No, just 3 up save, so.
6s.
Yeah, -3, isn't it?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep.
Pied.
Excellent.
Now that's the end of our combat, and we should probably wipe the smug grins off our faces now because the Nightbringer is about to bring the night. So Chewie is using a weapon profile which is called the
Entropic Blow.
and he's about to blow our houses down on 2s right now. Oh, he's dropped 3. Oh, come on, Nightbringer, bring the night. What's the strength of this?
Yeah, so he's strength 14.
What?
Yes.
Okay. He's dropped another one, so this is how much?
-4, but doesn't get any run saves.
Oh,
So
no.
they ignore -1, so this will be 2 6-ups.
Yeah.
Oh
True.
man, okay. Made one, fair one, how much damage?
D6.
D6 damage, let's see it. Oh no! The Nightbringer has not lived up to his name right now. It is just a bit of shade that he's casting over
Okay, so
these
actually, yeah,
aggressors.
he's on. That was wrong.
Back to the Lich Guard now to show him how it's done. So the Lich Guard are splitting their attacks. 2 of them are going into Rodri and the rest are going into the Outriders. These are hitting on
3s.
Anything strat-wise? Explosions? No?
No.
Okay, we've dropped a few, but what's the strength of these guys?
Strength 7.
Okay, so
3's to
3s.
wound.
Strength 6, sorry.
Oh, it's 2 wounds anyway, minus.
Minus.
So onto his 4-up involves, isn't it?
-3, 8, add 1 damage, yeah.
Okay, so onto his 4-ups. Oh, he's made them both. Rodri is standing
Rodri
firm.
never does this.
But now, what about the Outriders? Oh, there's a lot of 2s.
Oh, they're hitting on 2s because of.
Yeah, mine will be done.
Well, we were done.
Oh, should you not have been hitting on 2s before?
Probably, yeah, but I've missed that, so it's my fault.
Okay, and then it's strength. So this would be 3.
3's again, yeah.
Any re-rolls of 1s for the Nightbringer or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -3. So it'll be -2. So it's up to 5-up involves.
Yeah.
Made 2, but 1 definitely dies. Bites the big one in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So one Outrider bites the big one. The Warlord is now going in against the Outriders. 4 attacks hitting on.
2s.
Good.
Oh, he's dropped 1, but there's 3 big hits. What's the strength of this guy?
He is strength 7.
Oh, so 3s to wound. There's only 1 wound, but how much?
-4, 2 damage.
So it'll be 6.
3 damage, sorry.
5 up.
So 5 ups. Which he's not made, so 3 damage.
So one of them is down to 1 wound.
Ooh, okay, but they still stand firm, and there's a solid line of defense against the Necron brutal onslaught that's going to be coming in the next turn. Now, here's the important thing. We have to do morale. None over there, none over there, none over there. Oh, morale for these guys. How many did they lose? How many was in the squad to begin with?
No, 20, so there's so he's got to do 1, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we got quite a few through on them.
All 4.
So does that mean that they fail there?
1 runs, and then there'll be some
1s and 2s for the rest.
Just
So
1s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah,
12.
so just
12.
1s.
Yep, 12 dice. Not looking for 1s, Chewie.
10.
You keep those 1s out of here, mate. And he did. He only got 1. Okay, so that is the morale done over there. There's no morale to take, I imagine, for the
My guys are
Lich
feeling
Guard.
pretty chuffed in this corner.
Yeah, they're doing okay. Stop dropping your dynamite! So that is the end of the Imperium turn 2. We have claimed this objective over here. We've claimed that objective over there as well, which means that we hold 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives, which means that a tempting target for taking this one has been achieved, and battlefield supremacy has also been achieved, giving us 10 victory points for the secondaries and 5 at the beginning of our turn for holding that one there. Not looking bad at all. So we will now go into Necron turn 2. So at the beginning of Chewie's turn, he drew up some new orders. Didn't like one of them, so spent 1 CP to bin off investigate sites, which required him to be in the centre of the battlefield, which probably wasn't going to happen. Managed to draw Blood and Guts, so he's got to kill 3 of our units in melee, and he's got to extend battle lines, which means that he's got to take an objective that we control for himself. Now, he's shuffled some guys back over here. These guys here are staying put because they want to do some charging or moving around.
I should have moved, sorry.
We'll be back to move them in a minute, do not worry, my friend. The barges are staying put because they need to shoot some big stuff. But over here, we're doing some not psychic.
Not psychic.
With this Nightbringer over here who gets to use his Death Gaze.
Death Gaze.
So what do you do for this?
So roll 3d6. On a 4, it's mortal wounds.
And who, do you have to target somebody?
Yes, within.
Yeah,
9
so the
inches.
aggressors are taking this.
Wait,
if
so
they punched
it's,
him
so
in
it's
the knob.
3d6. You could choose 3 different units.
No, it's 3d6 just for one gaze. So
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I've got to get like 4 4s.
Okay, let's see then.
But if you can get 2 through, you might kill off an aggressor.
Which?
So 1.
One, so
And
one more.
5 up from the pain.
No.
So he's now down to even wound.
And now it splashes to the other
bear
people.
with
Is
me.
that
No,
No,
correct?
that
that's
was the
left
lightning one.
Apologies.
I think
my
it's
friend.
D3. Beanie. It's D3.
Might be D3 wounds. Okay, so you've got to.
Yeah, it's D3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so roll the dice.
Oh, that's 6 because that's quite helpful. 3,
So
2.
you're just going to make
So
another
one.
one. So it does kill the aggressor. Not bad at all.
Then I'm going to use the other one, which is the trans-dimensional
Oh yeah.
thingamajig.
I wish it was called the thingamajig.
I think it'd work. It's very Necron thingamajig, isn't it?
Thingamajig.
It's like the Ujima flip.
Yeah.
Right, the trans-dimensional thunderbolt.
Okay, cool.
So on a 2 up.
Here we go.
Stretching
Yeah, man. let's do it.
over you.
Here we go.
2 up. Yep.
Yes, and that's pick a unit, isn't it?
Yeah. So it'll be the same. So
The
start with
aggressors.
hit the aggressor,
Yep.
and it is
It's D3 again.
D3, and then it's
Oh, for the one. Does he save it? He
Yeah.
does shrug that wound, and now it splashes 3 inches, so it'll be for the intercessors first.
This is just
They take 1 wound,
Yeah.
unless Beanie can shrug it. He cannot. The Blade Guard vets, they do not take a wound, and then Rodri to the right does
Yes.
take a mortal wound, unless he can shrug. He cannot shrug at all. Okay,
It's down to
that's
5.
it, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Not too bad at all. So that's the end of the movement, not psychic phase. And now we're going to go into your shooting phase, correct? You want to move
I
these,
wanna
yeah?
move
You move
these.
those. Okay, so Chewie is going to, in another brilliant moment of tactical glory, going to use Veil of
Can you
Darkness.
put him in between the in there? Please?
He's disappearing over.
As long as it's not. Yeah, that do.
Yeah,
Over
he's
there.
starting far away.
Does he take a unit with him, or is it just him?
he would do, but it's
Yeah,
just.
let's
about-
bring this.
It's just I need to protect the warlord.
Yeah,
So
okay,
it's
makes
a bit
sense.
pointless. I would have taken the Scorpec destroyers, but they're dead.
Very
So-
nice. So that means that in the secondary it's an cheat if 2 or more units. So you need to get something else over there quick,
Fine,
sharp, because you can
Mark.
just fly those
He
guys
is
over there.
nicely hiding here.
To get behind enemy lines under control. So these speedy boys over here moved up to the top of the building, ready to shoot down at all of the juicy targets below. We did measure up. Even with a 6-inch advance, they would be just outside of being in our deployment zone wholly, so we can't score behind enemy lines yet, but setting up for the next turn to score it is a very smart plan indeed. Into the shooting phase. Where would you like to begin, my friend?
I'm going to shoot my Doomsday. I think not much I can shoot really.
Big barge.
Doomsday into your.
You can technically see the Terminators, if that would be of any use to you, and you can see the Outriders, and obviously the Grey Hunters and these guys
And
over here.
respect.
I can see pretty much everything. It's just, I'm just trying to think.
What's worth shooting?
Yeah, what is worth shooting? So
Pacifism is my advice.
I'm going to shoot this because this is like more of a threat.
Yep, sure thing.
So Terminators.
Sure. Terminators against the Doomsday Ark, so let's see. Are they within range for all of the shots?
Yeah. So yeah.
Perfection. Right, okay, so we're going into the Doomsday Ark.
D6.
Ooh,
six.
big 6 hits. This is going to sting.
Ouchie, ouchie.
Hitting on 3s or 4s.
3s.
Okay.
So that is 4.
So 4 and what's the strength is 10,
10.
isn't it? So
Twos.
2s.
So all wounds.
Now this would be minus 5.
Yeah,
Now
5.
because I don't have storm shields, this is going to be minus 4, but a 5 up. Crux Terminatus. Let's see if I save anything. I do save 1, but it's how much D6 a
D6
piece?
damage. Yeah.
Oh, so the first one
First one.
is
3.
dead.
Second
Next one is dead.
Third
Third one
one.
is also dead. That is a
Nice.
very
That
successful
was-
shooting there.
I think that's been the best shooting from your arc so far. It's been
Ouch.
jerseys like that.
Ouch.
And then the Gauls.
I'm going in as well against them. 10 shots, is it? Or 20 with them?
I'm not within
Okay.
range, so it would be
10 shots.
Nice.
Nice, man. Strength.
Is only 4.
So, 4s.
So, that's
That's
right.
really good. How many is that?
That is 7. -1.
5, 6, 7. So armor of contempt, so 2 up saves then. And I only lose 1 wound of that, so 1 guy's down to 2. Not bad at all. What about the rest of the shooting, my friend?
Right, Tesla.
These guys up here?
Yeah. I'm going to shoot at. Doesn't matter. I'm going to shoot at your Wolven.
And what are they hitting on these guys?
They're hitting on 3s, but 6s are additional 2.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot at your Wolven.
Yep, sure. Going into the water. Here we go.
So
they've got the lowest wounds, so.
It's pretty good, man.
That's can't. I'm going to take that. Can't. Yeah. And then there's 2 additional hits.
Yep, nice.
So with strength 5.
So 4s.
4s. Not great. It's only 2.
It's 3s to wound actually.
3s to wound. Yeah.
So 3 in total there, and AP minus on this one.
It's you've got 5 wounds at no minus.
Okay, so 5 wounds and no minus. Now they normally have a 4 up save, but with the storm shield brings it to a 3 up save. We drop 1 Wolfen out of that. Not bad at all. And I'm going to take it off of this guy over here. Okay, what about the rest of your shots? Necron warriors going into the Wolfen.
Use my last CP.
Okay.
For automatically wounding when rolls of 6s to hit.
Ooh, 6 is also wounded in the Wolfen. That is not good for me, dude.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 of the big bang boys.
12, 13.
Hitting on?
Hitting on 3s.
Nice. Any re-rolls at all?
No. So
strength 4 is it? All of
strength
these.
4, so it's an auto wound.
Yeah, nice. So 4's the wounds.
4s. That's not too bad.
Okay, what are we looking at there?
-1.
Okay, so 4 ups it would be for them. And it's 5, was it in total?
5, yeah.
5, 4 ups. We lose another Wolfen and 1 goes down to 1. Not bad at all. Ooh. Ouch. My bones. Oh, sorry, this is the Staff of Light from the Chronomancer going into these guys still. Is it the same Wolfen?
Yeah, same Wolfen, no damage, don't worry.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What's next on the plate, my friend? You've got 2 more barges over there.
Yeah, so...
Pile them off into the group, just clear them up.
The Wolven, hang on.
The Thunderwolf Cavalry, so you're basically weakening up all of my guys, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And then I'll shoot the Wolven with the gas.
So this is everything going into the Thunderwolf Cavalry with the big gun, and then the Gorse going into those, yeah. So.
Only for the 1 shot.
Oh, it misses. Oh.
That's alright.
The thing is that the barges are really powerful, but they can be swinging.
It's so swingy,
that's
for 6 damage.
That's why you take 3, because otherwise, 3, 6, 9, 10 shots into the Wolven.
Okay, so hitting on 3s and then wounding on 4s.
2.
2 minus?
-1.
Okay, so 4 ups then. Doesn't make a single one, so that kills off another one and leaves another on 1 wound. Not bad at all, I would say, because you've weakened up my 2 fightiest units pretty considerably there, and I need them to stay put to hold that objective, so that's not bad. And the final barge, same tactic going down to the Thunderwolf Cavalry for 15 shots again. But he hits this time. It does not wound. And then the 20 shots going down into the intercessors in front of him.
Yeah, I'll do 2 lots of... The first one's... so that's 6.
Yep.
Put it on the floor.
And I'll roll another 10.
Oh yeah, because you've obviously said that was 6 so far.
6 and... Oh,
that was pretty good.
6, 7...
So 13 wounds, is it?
11, 12, 13, yeah.
Nice!
4.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
You are looking at 3, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds at -1, is it?
Yeah.
So 3 up saves because of Armour of Contempt. Oh, they only took 1 wound out of that, which kills one of the wounded guys.
It does.
Ooh, any other shooting on these sides? Can he shoot with the Nightbringer shoot?
No, that's his brain bullets.
Okay, so he's done his brain bullets, and the Tomb, so the Lich Guard can't fire because they're melee focused. So that, I think, is all of the shooting done for the Necron army.
Yes.
definitely weaken my forces here. Morale might be an issue for those, which is not good for me. So it goes now into the charge phase. Where would you like to put your boys? Is there any charges to be made from these?
There's no charge.
It's just existing combat, I guess.
Yeah? Don't want to charge with them? Are they any good in combat? I've no idea.
They're not. They're okay.
Is it worth, or do you want to use them to score that secondary? They're probably worth more that way.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think of some shenanigans.
Oh, okay. Are you going in with the barge?
Because it's an objective secured.
Of course, you'd be able to pie me off of that because it's worth more points, isn't it? Because it's worth 2, is it?
Yeah.
And I don't have
No,
objectives.
it's worth 1 because it's not objective secured.
I don't actually have objectives secured with any of these guys. So if you get in, you will take the objectives. So measure up. What do you need?
No, I'm going to try actually change my mind.
Going with the Necron warriors because it's slightly easier.
Yeah. So I'm going to go into the
Terminators, are they?
Yeah.
And the Thunderwolf Cav, or
no, just Terminators.
I will let you know that I have enough CP to pay for one where I can basically countercharge you, so all of my boys here can have a heroic intervention.
I won't do that.
So I can get them all into combat with you.
So we'll leave it then.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll do the combat from left to right this time rather than the other way around. So do you want to start off with Rodri and the Outrider boys?
Yeah, so we'll do the Outriders first. So because they didn't charge this turn, it'll be 9 attacks between the two of them. 9 attacks coming in, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Mm-hmm.
Oh boys.
Thanks for the 2s.
Yeah, I know. It's always the 2s. And now it's
5s to wound.
Yep. Ooh,
2 wounds.
-1, so it's 2 4-up saves to make Chewie on this one for your Lich Guard. Both made with gusto. Now it's Rodri's turn to step up to the plate. What weapon has he got again?
So he'll have 5 attacks.
Yep.
And a Thunder Hammer.
Gotcha.
3s.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
3s.
Ooh, 2 wounds coming in at -2.
2.
So 4-ups again. Oh, this time you sneak a wound through. How much damage is it?
3.
So,
So one of them is gone unless you can roll
1
2
reanimation. Oh, he tried. Okay, so 1 more.
Now
Slowly
it's
going
4
through.
attacks from my aggressor into the Nightbringer.
This could kill the Nightbringer before he has had a chance to go back.
1 CP for Gene Rolt Knight.
Here we go. So 6 is auto wound. Here we go, man.
It's a risky on 4 dice.
And re-rolling 1s. Ooh, re-roll their 1s. Okay, so 2 wounds.
1 wound.
And a CP,
minus...
is it worth a CP for the 1?
Yes, it is.
So we go last
Get a
CP.
3. Into a 1.
Okay,
so it's 1 auto wound.
So
minus
1 4-up to make.
Does it?
Oh, dang it. Okay, so
Would you like to kill him now?
that's all of our combat done. So it's back to you, Chewie. Please do your worst.
Right.
He's going for the big death hits over here with the Nightbringer, and it's 6 attacks going in against the aggressor.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh dear me, that's pretty good.
Wounding on 2s. Strength 14.
Okay, so
3.
3 in at
-4.
So, and no invulnerable, so 6 ups. Oh, no, sorry. It's okay. Oh, but he is definitely dead.
No, it's
still.
D6
Oh,
damage.
it's D6, so 1D6 to make. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, he is.
And now the Nightbringer can consolidate wherever he would like to. Where does he want to go? Because the Blade Guard probably not the best thing to go into, if I'm honest. Because those 4 swords are nasty. He's just going to stay put. It's 3 of the Lich Guard going in against Rodri now. Ooh.
And then would have been, that will be done, so hitting on 2s.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Strength is that?
Strength.
7, so it'd be 3 to wound.
Was it 6?
No, it's not, 6.
So,
Okay, so there are 3s.
oh me meow, that's a lot of wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds coming in at -3, isn't it?
yeah.
So it's on his 4-ups. Oh my Gideon. Oh, Rod.
Bye, Rod.
Oh, Rod. Oh. Rod is down. The Warlord has been slain.
No more CP for me.
Oh no. The resource war begins. Now it is time for the other attacks into the Outriders. Oh, hubris. It's showing.
Oh no. It'll be fine.
2s.
Oh, no. And now 3s to wound the Outriders. So you're looking at 4 at -3, so 6.
1 damage.
5 ups in it for your aim. Ooh, 1 more dead. Oh no, actually just 1 there and then 2 wounds on the other one.
And
But
then
now the Warlord!
Warlord!
The Warlord's in! Okay, here we
Hitting
go.
on 2.
Nice.
And then wounding on 3s. Yep.
AP minus?
4, I think.
So it'll be 5.
Yeah, 5 up involved.
No, he's
Oh,
dead.
3
so-
damage.
Yeah, he's very dead.
So now you have actually managed to kill
3
from
units.
that. Is it 3 units in total? Okay, so
Yeah.
you killed the aggressors, you killed
The Outriders
and you killed Roderick.
Roderick.
So you've actually managed to claim blood and guts for your own on that one right there, which is pretty good indeed. You won't be able to get behind enemy lines. You won't be able to get extend battle lines just yet. But that is a pretty impressive fight back right there.
Yeah, it was good.
And I need to take some morale for my Terminators and my Wolfen, who I've lost 3 of respectively. So at the end of things, I passed both morale for both units there, rolling just very squeakily close with the Terminators. And Chewie has ended his turn by binning off behind enemy, extend battle lines, and he'll draw a new one at the beginning of his next turn. But we begin our turn 3 right now. So at the beginning of turn 3, both of us, well, my super doctrine definitely activates, so now I get exploding 6s, but 0 CP was gained because both our warlords are dead. Yay. So if nothing else, Chewie can claim a definite moral victory over having slayed 2 of the mightiest warlords in the Imperium. But we are not resting on our laurels at the moment, because even though we got 10 victory points for having the primary, we have 1, 2, 3 we had at the beginning of our turn, 4 over there. We are moving forward with gusto. I've left the Grey Hunters over here to raise their banner on this one over here, so that will hopefully score us this objective that we drew in the last round. And because we have defend stronghold and behind enemy lines, I have pushed forward with the Outriders and the Razorback over here, so I'm now definitely within Chewie's territory to score that. And you are defending this objective over here. Arjak is screaming forward because all he needs to do is get to the base of that in order to attack these big Tesla boys over here, and he hates technology. He is not a fan of Microsoft Excel. The only thing he excels in is violence, death, and destruction. Over here, the Terminators and the Wolfen and the Thunderwolf Cavalry all moved up to pressure the Necron warriors and the Ark over here. Behind enemy lines come the Eradicators, using outflank to get right behind the other barge to hopefully chip a few wounds off, because it's been proving to be nothing but a nuisance for me so far. And over here, the Blade Guard Vet, the Chaplain, and the Intercessors, with the Apothecary's help, have started to surround the remaining Lich Guard, the Nightbringer, and the Lord. And the Eradicators fell back over here because they want to kill this guy over here, who I almost forgot about, to be fair. You were very sneaky with that, Chewie. Okay, so that's all of our movement done. It's time to go into the shooting phase. Do you want to just start with the Eradicators? Let's see if they can pie off this character, because that would be a lot less to worry about, I think.
Okay, so 6 shots using the total annihilation or obliteration rule.
Here we go.
And 3s.
Oh.
3 solid misses.
Toughness of this guy is?
5.
Okay, so...
3s.
Oh, it's 3 big wounds, -4.
Does he have an invuln?
I'm just checking. He has a 4-up invuln.
Oh, dang
Okay,
him.
so 3 4-ups.
3 4-ups to make. No pressure, Chewie.
Yeah, no, go on then.
Okay, so there's 2d6 to go.
Within 12.
So it's 2d6 plus 2, so he's already taken 4 mortal wounds. He is now... Oh, he's taken...
It's 9 more. He's taken 9
He's just taken it. Okay, so, yeah. He's gone.
I should have just done it anyway. Yeah.
Bye.
So that's that shooting. What else can you shoot at?
So I'm going to start my shooting over here. So I'm going to do the Absolver Bolt Pistol into the Lich Guard. Hit on 3s.
Nice.
Yes, wounding on 4s. Got strength 5.
Nice,
Yes.
wounds.
And because it's a pistol, it'll be -2 now.
Doesn't matter because if
Oh,
they're
yeah, of course,
involved.
yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the Intercessors.
Okay.
And firstly, one of them is going to throw a crack grenade
You
into
love
the Lich
doing
Guard.
this,
Hit
don't
on
you,
3s.
It's a big hit.
Strength 6, so be wounding on 3s.
Oh,
That's a work.
Okay.
Okay, now the other 12 shots from the squad.
Yep, all going into the Lich Guard.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Not
Alright.
bad, man. That's really good. And now these are 4s, aren't they? No, 5s. Yep. Okay, so we're looking at
1, 2,
3. 3 4-ups to make here, Chewie.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, only 1 wound.
Nice.
Next-
Absolver Bolt Pistol from the
Chaplain.
Chaplain. Hitting on 3s.
No.
He misses
Oh
again.
no! What about
Right.
the heavy bolt pistol?
So the 5 shots of the heavy bolt pistols going into the Nightbringer.
Oh,
Is
okay,
the-
trying to
is
bring
the
him
closest.
down. Yep.
2 hits. Wounding on 5.
Yeah.
1 wound.
So 1.
-2, so 1 4 up.
Oh, okay. What about all the Centurions? They can fire everything, surely, into the Lich Guard?
Yes, they're putting everything into this.
Cool.
Come
back
back
for the saves on those ones. So out of the Hurricane Bolters, we managed to get 6 wounds through, no AP, so 3 up save. Ooh, 2 do slip through, so that's another one that falls.
1 down, 1 on wounds.
And now it's the Heavy Blotters. And this is a lot of shots from these guys here.
18 shots, hit on 3s.
And then these are strength
Cock
5,
this dice,
so 5s on 5s, it will be 4s to wound. Let's see him, baby.
Talk to us, okay.
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
That is pretty good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 at -1. So
Down to pop.
on your storm shields, effectively.
Oh!
1 and 2. Only
So
2.
2 more dead, so that'll be 3 that died from that.
Yeah.
So 6 reanimation protocols to make, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Oh, none of them get back up, so 3 are
gone.
removed.
So there should only be, what, 2?
There's 2 left. So just a quick recap here. 5 the intercessors up into the barge, 0 wounds. 5 the bolt guns of the bikes and the heavy blotter into this barge, 1 wound. And over here, the Terminators managed to pick off 1 of the immortal warriors of Necron army over there. So that's all of the shooting bar faux hammer. We finally get to use it. He's going to throw a hammer up into these guys over here, hitting on 2s. It's a miss. Good guy. What a good guy. Fantastic. Your time to shine here, Arjak. Cool. I will do the 5 shots from the Stalker bolt rifles into the Necrons at the back as well. Hitting on 3s. That is 3 hits. And wounding on 4s. It is 1 wound at -2. 6s. Damn it, he made the save. Okay, so the shooting phase hasn't gone too well for us this time around.
Have you shot the Eradicators yet?
No, I've not shot my Eradicators. Thank you for reminding me, Beanie. I actually forgot about them. So it's 6 shots, isn't it?
Yes. Total obliteration.
Total obliteration going up into the barge here. Let's see if we can do it. We drop 1,
And you'll
2.
be wounded on 4s because it's got quantum shield.
Oh, goody. I love it. But we do get 2 wounds through at -4, so this will be on whatever your invulnerable is.
2 5-up saves.
Ooh, neither made, so 2d6 damage. That's
+2 because you're within 12.
Oh, because I am within 12, so 2d6 +2, and we get so 3 and 7, so 10 wounds in total. I'm not going to CP yet because.
Are you sure? You kill it?
Yeah, well,
Did you have a 1 on 1 of
14.
them? Yeah, you had a 1 on 1.
Oh, yes, in that case, then I'll pay 1 CP to re-roll the 1 and see if I can get something a bit better from that. I get a 6, so that would be 8 wounds, that, and the other one was that, so it is exploded dead, I think.
Does it explode? Taking out some intercessors for life?
It does!
Cool, how much damage does it do to set intercessors?
The full 3!
3 5-up.
Yep, 3 mortal wound shrug. Ooh,
Maybe
1 does
but 1
die.
is very much hit.
Okay, that is all the shooting done from
you
those
never
guys.
die.
Thank you for reminding me there, Bean. And so now it's time for the charge phase. So we'll do all the charges and we'll be right back to recap what happened and didn't happen. Okay, so a lot of charges were declared, a lot of them were made, but I guess you can probably see who didn't probably decide to show off for this one. So made the charges with the Outriders and the Razorback into the barge. We've got the Terminators in as well. We've got the Thunderwolf Cavalry in against the Warriors, not the Cryptek, just because I wanted to eliminate all of his friends. And even though Arjak couldn't make it in, the 6-inch charge against these guys here, luckily the Wolfen did, so they are now going to be tangling up with them. Over here, Beanie charged everything and got everything in against the Nightbringer and his bodyguard retinue. So there's a lot of fighting to be done. Where do you want to start? Do you want to move from...
Yeah, start right to left. This
Cool.
time you did left or right back.
So Outriders did their devastating charge, and then the Razorback will come back with some wounds. So I've done the combat with these guys over here. They charged in with their Berserk charge, and also did the Razorback's attacks as well, because obviously that's the real star of the show. And I managed to chip off 3 wounds in total, which isn't bad against the barge with toughness 7. Moving over to the Thunderwolf Cavalry, we're going to pile in against the Warriors, and we are going to unleash all of the power of the Lightning Claws first. So there is 3 boys with lightning claws. So with the lightning claws alone, they managed to get 12 wounds through, no save because it's -3 as we're now in the assault doctrine. So this is just for reanimation protocols. And how many get back up?
A lot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5.
we got that one.
Oh, nice. Okay, so how many die on that attack?
5, 7.
Not too bad. Now we've got the Thunder Hammer coming in. These are hitting on 3s. Whoa, we drop 1, but we get 2 back from the exploding. So that is... Exploding Thunder Hammers are deadly. 2s to wound. It's all wounds, so 5 through at -3 again. So straight up onto your reanimations. Made 2, so another 3 go. And finally, it's the jaws of the wolves themselves. Tasty, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so hitting on 2s with the crushing teeth and jaws. 6s explode as well. So we are dropping 2, but we're putting 2 back in. 3 back in, actually. Okay.
Normally you don't get the 6 spots. This is very nice
I don't know what's going on. I'm not complaining. 5s on 4, so 3. So 3s. So let's get all these 2s out of here, my friend. And you are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in total at -3 again. So straight up onto...
Teeth is really hard.
Yep. Ooh, so how many die?
All of them.
Oh, so it's just enough to kill them. So the warriors have been removed from the battle. The Wolfen are up next. It's 1 Thunderhammer. So it's 4 attacks, hit on 3s. 6s explode to replace the 1 that I've just dropped. Strength 10 versus toughness 5 on these, correct? So 2s to wound. There is 4 wounds coming in at -3.
5 up in guns.
Here we go. Oh, nicely. So it's 3 damage from 1, but that is it from that. Okay, so it is 6 attacks coming in, hitting on 2s. 6s are great, so it replaces the 1 I dropped. And now it is 3s, re-rolling all failed. Oh, dang it. Okay, so 3 through at -3. It is indeed.
Ooh.
So that's another one gone. So that's the end of all of my rolls. So it's 2. How many? They have 3 wounds apiece, don't they?
2 wounds.
Okay, so we've taken out 2 of them. So you've just got to do 4 reanimations.
Yeah,
No. Okay, so 2 of them are gone. Not bad. And then finally over here for my army, it is the 2 chains fists on the Terminators, 4 for the Sarge, and 3 for his mate. Let's see him. No explodies, but we do drop 2. Now this is going to be 8 on 7, so 3s. 4s because of quantum shielding, but there's 4 through at -4, and this is 3 damage flat apiece against a machine.
2,
So 6 through on that one.
Okay.
And that is the end of all of my fighting over there. Pretty gnarly from the thematic units indeed. So it's the Blade Guard, he's the champion of the feast going in against the Blade... It's the champion of the feast going in against the Nightbringer. So we're doing his attacks first.
Yeah, so 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Still manages to drop 2, like a...
Silly boy.
Oh, no. That's the only thing I'm going for at the minute.
Right, so 5s to wound. 1 wound, -4.
Oh yeah, but it's
4 up. Oh.
Cool, so 2 damage.
Yes.
down to
And
1.
12, and now 16 attacks from the other boys.
16 attacks coming in.
Hit on 3s.
Nice, nice, nice.
There's 5s to wound. Come on, guys, there's enough dice here to
Yeah,
maybe
come on,
do
come
it.
on. Bring down a god. There's literally 4 there. 4 saves and 4 ups. No pressure, Chewie. You can't fail a single
He's lying, there is pressure.
Oh, I thought I saw it. Okay,
And he
so
does explode.
does he explode?
Yes, he does explode.
I fucking love that.
Wait, does he have like a sort of like, it's just all of his ethereal
It's
energy?
called reality unravels.
Okay, so
So a 4 up,
what?
D3 mortal wound.
To everyone around him.
6 inches, yeah.
Oh me meow. Okay, right.
That's
So
according to me. There it
oh, it's a D3 more wounds.
So
on every-
D3 on the Blade Guard. Let's
Okay, so-
start there.
is.
for the 1.
1.
So
The
it is.
one?
No,
1 wound.
It's my Lich Guard.
just the 1.
Okay.
Then your Warlord.
Yeah, Warlord. Well done, Warlord. A bit too close.
Yep, there we go. And then it's how many?
There's the chaplain.
Yep, chaplain next. Oh, it's 1. You're doing just a little splash damage. No.
So he takes that, so he's down to 4.
And then the intercessor's next, please. For 2. Okay, so if he doesn't shrug this, then it's a dead intercessor.
It is.
Doesn't shrug, so that's a dead intercessor.
Nice.
A parting gift as reality unfolds around
so
him.
we're going to the chaplain next.
Benediction of Fury.
Benediction!
2s.
Whoa,
Yes.
okay.
It's strength 7, I
Yeah,
believe.
strength 7, 3 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
minus 2.
So
then
3s and 6s are great.
6s are great.
That's 1 gone. And he
Yeah.
can't
Yes.
get back to his immortal.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's
Ah,
gone.
smart.
So 2 go through at the -3 it would be now. 4-ups. So 3 damage.
And he's gone.
And there's no one. He doesn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
rid
he
of
hasn't
it.
got anyone else to pick him up.
Nope.
Okay, so that is the Lich Guard gone. It is now just the Warlord and the 2 barges left. Oh, and the Chronomancer and the Cryptic over there. So there's no fight back, is there? Because you didn't charge and they didn't heroic, but you've got the barges. So what's their weapon profile?
So I think he's still in full profile.
Yep.
So 3, 1 hit.
Nice.
Yeah. Sunshine. Please do it.
No.
He's still 3.
Yep. Nothing. Okay, so that is the end of the fight back. That is, I believe, the end of our turn as well. We've got no consolidations that we want to do, so we want to get the Lord to come towards us, don't we? So at the end of that, we've got to hold on to our objective until the end of your next turn, Chewie, to get to defend Stronghold. But we do score behind enemy lines, and we do score Raise Banner because that has been completed now at the end of our turn, giving us 10 VP on the secondaries over here. Not a bad turn indeed as we move into Necron turn 3. So, at the beginning of Necron turn 3, Chewie screamed the words, "I know no fear," and do not know the meaning of the word retreat, so he is going to see it through to the bitter end. And he drew at the beginning of his turn attempting target and grind them down. Now, we decided to say that attempting target was going to be over by the Centurions over there, just to tease him, because he's only got the 1 Lord over there to do the work, and I believe that's very much the response. You fell back with your barge. Walk us through what your plan is over here.
Basically, the barge is OBSEC.
Okay.
So, and if you do charge me, I have command points to Overwatch.
Yes, this is very true. So you might actually kill people like Arjak or the Terminators in on the charge.
That's the plan. That barge is going to just remain where it is because it can shoot in combat, and to be honest with you, it moving, it's not going to benefit anyone.
Sure.
And he's moved over there too because he's OBSEC.
So he's holding that objective, and I
Yeah.
can't stop you from that at all. Nice.
And then the Warlord, my Overlord, is going. Well, it's just silent going.
Yeah, the
Time for Alan.
it's the Necron version of screw it, and he's gone in for the charge against Alan. The
Yeah, no one
chaplain.
else, just the chaplain.
It's only the chaplain.
You're scary. You're scary. That's scary.
So where do you want to start your shooting off then, my friend?
I'm just going to start shooting in there. That's the only.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be 20 shots, and I assume you want to go against the Outriders because they're a bit of a softer target.
Yes.
Okay, so 20 shots going in against them.
10. That's different.
Hitting on
First lot.
be 4s this time, won't it? Because it's
-1 to hit.
Yeah.
combat.
So that's 6.
Not bad.
And then that again. 6. 7, 8, 9. Oh, look at that. 10, 12, 13, 14.
That's not bad. 14 hits, and these will be wounding on 5s because they're strength 4, aren't they? So that's Ooh, that's not bad, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 wounds.
-1, but doesn't matter for you.
7 wounds, 3 up saves with the Armour of Contempt. Let's see if I can save some of these. I can save all bar 2, which brings one of the riders who was already weakened down to 1. Not bad at all. Okay, so where to next, my friend? He fell out of combat, so we can't shoot. Does the Cryptek have weapons?
He's got Staff of Light. Staff of Light's
Who's he going to go in against?
well, these two.
The big beasts.
1 hit,
Nice.
1 wound.
Nice. What's the AP on this?
That's a good question. I think it's -2.
Okay, so this will be on their Storm Shields then, which they do make on a 4-up,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Tesla boy into these guys over here to try and knock them off that objective.
6 is
Ooh,
2 more.
Yeah, so that's
Lovely.
bad. Strength 5.
Yes.
So 3 is the wound. Ooh, 2 wounds. No AP though, is it?
No.
So
2 3 ups.
Hate them both.
The power armor heralds firm.
What about the Overlord?
He has no firing.
Does it need it?
Huge ass
He's
staff.
just doing visible gestures at the chaplain.
Yeah, very rude gestures as well. Yeah, Spider-Manning him. So we are now going in for the charge phase over here. So where would you like to charge first?
The Lord into.
Lord into him.
I insist you. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's staying put because it's a bit stupid.
I was about to say it's not a great life to go
Asking
against
for
Very
them.
much he's not built for combat, so he's only got like 2 attacks anyway. So
Fair enough.
Even 1. I mean.
What about this guy? Going to charge him?
Yeah.
I got a power fist in there.
Oh,
I've got 5 up in Bud.
might as well give it a risk it for a biscuit, isn't
why
it?
not?
So you probably don't need to roll because you're kind of technically there anyway. But yep, you're in. So you made the charge in there. Overlord attacking with his cool weapon of
Void Blade.
Oh, it sounds
Void
cool.
Reaper.
Oh, it sounds even better now. It sounded cool before.
Got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Instant chaplain.
I'm going to re-roll that one because I have got 1.
Yeah, why not?
I've got spare. Yep.
Yeah, so 4 big hits strength.
Strength is 7.
So it'd be 3s. Oh, nice, all 4.
And minus 4.
Okay, so 4 up Rosaria save.
Ooh, man.
3 damage.
So
He's down to 1.
Oh,
And he is going to clobberella you now if he can.
Wait, we've got to do the fight over here.
Oh,
with the
I
Tesla
apologize.
man.
Yeah, steady on.
Yeah, chill out, mate.
Calm your beans.
Okay,
Oh,
so
dear.
how many attacks does the
I
Tesla
think he's
have?
only got 2.
Okay,
I'll just work with that. And 2 hit.
it's 2 big hits. Strength.
Please don't, I know.
Strength.
Oh, it's 2 big wounds if it is strength 5.
Should be.
It is probably.
Look at his 3,000 point list scrolling, just
Yeah.
endlessly scrolling.
It's on this point. Just
Go, 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 go.
the massive delay of me actually having a look.
What we need is one of those.
Only gets 1 attack. So anyway.
Okay, well, one of them would have made it through anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Only
Okay,
1 attack.
Yeah.
so
This
3.
is well better when you're trying to control the.
He
Cool.
made it anyway.
Right, so fight backs. Start with Alan. Hunting. Alan is up for a fight.
Okay, so hits on 2s, doesn't he?
Wounding on 3s and 6s are great. No 6s.
Ooh, 2.
Only 2. So minus 3.
So on to
4
4. Oh, sorry. Ooh.
3 damage.
3 damage, so he's down 2.
Down to
Ian.
1 again, I think,
Yeah.
isn't he? He went up and then he's back down again, but he won't stay down, that's the problem. And then the fight back over here with your boys.
Yeah, so 4 attacks from the fist.
Oh,
2
meow.
hits.
2 big hits.
1 on 3s.
2
2
big
wounds.
wounds.
Minus 4 because of the assault doctor.
Does he have a... yes, 5 up in
5
bomb.
up.
2 5-ups.
2 5-ups to make.
Nope.
Nyada.
So he is very
Yeah.
much not
Okay, so
alive.
he is out of there. It was a brave move, but it was a risky one. There you go, my friend.
Thank you.
So that is the end of the combat phase. No, it's not, because I get to fight over here
Yes,
with
you
my
do.
Outriders. I'm going to roll all of them off camera, and I'll be back with any results. So with all of the combined attacks of the Outriders and the Razorback, managed to do 2 wounds against the Barge, and the Barge managed to do nothing back. But that is the end of that combat, my friend. No morale to take, but now we are moving rapidly into Imperium turn 4. Did you score any objectives at the end? 4. So at the beginning of turn 4, we get 10 primary points because while Chewie holds 2 objectives here, we hold 3 objectives along here. So we also scored Defend Stronghold at the end of his turn because we still hold that objective here at the end of his turn. And we are probably going to score Extend Battle Lines and Secure No Man's Land because they both require us to hold home objectives and 2 objectives in No Man's Land, which we'll probably do. So we're going to do some movement right now, and then let's get punishing. So here we are after the movement. These guys are staying put because they are already in combat. I've moved the Thunderwolf Cavalry to try and support them because I want to get rid of this barge. It's doing my nut in at the moment. Grey Hunters are staying put. Arjack and the Wolfen are going to try and take on that barge. These 2 Terminators are going to try and charge in against the Crypt Deck, supported by shooting from these 2 units here. And over on the far side, I advanced my Eradicators up. They didn't get enough to be in range to shoot that barge, but that's fine. And the only thing that is in the shooting phase from Beanie's side of the table is going to be the Absolver Bolt Pistol while the rest of his friends surround the Overlord. Come on, here we go. Kill him. It's a miss. Classic.
Champion can't shoot for shit.
Amazing. I'm going to throw Foe Hammer straight into the barge in front of me. Let's just see if it does anything. It's another miss. This guy. I love you, RJ.
That big thing, yeah.
You know what? No, I'm spending a CP because I want to try and do something. And I've only got 3 CP left. Come on, mate. It's a 6, so it does hit this time.
Force because of quantum shielding.
Oh yeah, quantum shielding. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. So he's done over there. We're going to fire all of the storm bolters into the Cryptek to try and weaken him up a little bit. 8 shots on 3s. Get out of here, my friends. Okay, so 4 hits. What's the strength of the Cryptek? 5?
4, I think.
Oh, 4. We do get 3 wounds through then against him.
No minus.
No minus at all though. Ooh, sneaks 2 wounds in?
Yeah, 2 wounds he's gone.
Wait,
So
no.
he got 2 wounds?
Wait,
He's
no.
got 4, he's got 4.
I was about to say, what character has only 2 wounds in
What?
This isn't 30k. Right, we're going to fire the 5 shots from these guys down into the open Cryptek as well. Hitting on 3s. We get a mighty 2 hits. Let's see if we can wound them on 4s. We get a 1 wound -2. And it is 2 damage a pop, so that is him gone. Nice one, boys. Over here, no shooting to go in. These guys here are going to shoot into the barge.
Yeah, so it's 15. 15 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Do that chip damage. Come on.
5s.
2.
2.
2, okay.
Hey.
So minus nothing. So 3 up save for the barge.
Yep.
Sneak another one through.
Have it. And those 3 guys are going to do the same.
Yeah, those 3 over here going to fire into the barge. Just
9 shots.
chip damage wherever we can. Nicely done.
5s. 2 wounds. 3 wounds.
3 wounds, no AP. So 3 ups to make. Ooh,
Made
them
them
with
all
gusto.
with style and gusto.
So that's the end of the shooting phase, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Let's go rapidly then into the charge phase, and I'm going to do the one that I know that Chewie wants me to do, and that's going to be the wolfing into the barge. Would you like to pay for Overwatch?
Yes, I would.
Here we go. So Overwatch against
20
the
shots.
Oh, meow, hitting on 6s.
Yeah, let me just get all 20 out because I want to make it look good.
If they kill the wolfen on the way in, I will not be happy. Because that puts so much pressure on Arjak to do anything, and he's not good at doing anything.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, there, 4 6s.
5 as well from that one over there in the
Oh,
corner.
yeah, look, yeah.
Oh, so 5 hits. That's not good.
4s.
Against
5s.
4s, so it's...
yeah.
And
Sorry.
Wolfen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so...
I thought Wolfen were tough as fuck.
no, they're only
the
strength
strength
5.
It was 5, was it?
So these would be 4s to win. Ooh, so 2 going through. How much AP on this one?
-1.
So it'll be their 4 up saves. Oh, they failed them both, so it does kill a wolfen on the way in so far. Oh, and he doesn't make his death throws yet. He's not in game.
D6. For 3.
Oh,
Come
3
on.
6s.
No.
Oh, thankfully. Okay, so the wolfen, do they make it in? They make it in. And the Arjak, does he make it in? He literally does it. I don't know if he makes it in with a 2.
You should make it in with a 2.
Arjak, why are you doing this to me, guy? Why are you doing
Yes,
this?
he's in.
You are just in there, but you are really trying my patience today, mate.
Oh, I've got charges.
Yep.
The Blade Guard,
People come for a group hug.
Intercessors.
Oh man. Okay, so they're all in. What's the range that I'd need to charge the Terminators in against the barge, do you reckon?
I would say about 12.
Yeah, about 12, is it? It's always about 12, it seems.
I would say 5.
5 inch charge of the Terminators. They are in there with a 7. Thank you very much, Chewie. And over here, the Thunderwolf Cavalry going to charge in against the barge. They are also in there with a double 1 again. Oh, tell you what, what's going on with these charges, man?
Well, you are the king of rubbish charges.
I am indeed. And you know what? We're going to start off with the rubbish himself, and we're going to go Arjak into the barge. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Arjak's going in. He's got this many attacks. He's hitting on 2s, 6s explode, but then he's wounding on 4s because of quantum shielding. So let's see what he gets. No explodies, and he's dropped 2.
Nice one, Matt.
This guy is cool as word. Okay, 4s. He gets 1 wound through at -3. Come on, mate.
5 up.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack. Okay, let's go over to the
pilot on them.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go over to the chain fist, shall we, with the Terminators, who hopefully will do slightly better. We do indeed, because we put back in the 2 that we dropped from
Lovely.
them.
That was lucky.
This will be winning on 4s, though, won't it? Oops. So we get 1. Ooh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -5 now, because we're in the assault thing.
5 ups.
And it's 3 damage. A pop is
Gone.
dead.
Does he explode on a 4?
Please don't hurt our Jack, because then he'll have done nothing.
Oh, Jack.
Okay, right, so the
I thought
barge.
he exploded on a 4.
No. That's
That was the guitar.
Yeah,
wasn't
the
it?
guitar. So he's gone. Over to the other combat over here, the Thunderwolf Cavalry going in, because I'm going to leave the Overlord to you for last. So it's I'm going to be back with all of the Lightning Claw wounds for Chewie to save again. Okay, so 9 Lightning Claw attacks have made their way through already. Let's see if Chewie will be able to save them with 5 ups.
2.
Ooh, okay, so
7.
let's do the Thunder Hammer. Let's see if he gets any through. He do 2 there because it's +1 for charging.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
3s to wound this time around. Oh no, 4s always
4s,
because of
yeah.
that. So that is going to be 1 wound -3.
Damn
it. Will the dogs be the thing that bite through in the end? This could be it right now. Oh, 1 more dice in my baby hand. So this is going to be hitting on 2, 6 explode. 1, 2. 2 out and no explodies either. Come on, dogs, you can do this. Strength 5, so 5s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at -3. So this is it. This is it. This is it. He's done it. The dogs have bitten the
Does
barge.
it explode?
No.
Yeah!
Damn you, barge. Okay, D3 is it?
Yeah.
So for the Thunderwolf Cavalry, they take
2.
2 mortal wounds, so that puts one of them down to 1, I believe now.
Yeah.
The bikes, it kills one of the bikes that was on 1 wound, and finally the Razorback takes 3. Oh, so it brings that to 7, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the other barge dealt with, which means that we are coming down to the real battle of the giants here. It's the 2 greatest football teams, hooligans on the pitch. It's Slough versus Peterborough. Let's go.
Okay, so champion of the feast, 6 attacks, hit on 2s. Hits with all.
Ooh.
And now he'll be wounded on 4s. So 3 wounds at -4. Oh, and these are 3 damage. I keep forgetting champion of the feast is +1 damage.
And he's gone. And that is the Necron force completely wiped from existence. They put up an incredibly beefy fight. Those Doom barges are not to be messed around with. And I tell you what, when those destroyers hit early on, we were like, ugh, this is not good right now. But thank you so much for a wonderful battle, Chewie. It has been fantastic. Thank you for providing all of the terrain, setting this up, booking it up, and inviting us over. It's absolutely fantastic. Spread the love. Go follow him over on Instagram and all of the social medias at
DZTV Chewie.
I mean, it's unsurprising, really, isn't it? It's like, yeah, you're lucky in the fact, there you go, rep the brand, there it is. Big love to all of the deployment zone people who've watched our stuff as well. Obviously, go give them a follow if you've not already checked them out. And why haven't you? Because their stuff is pretty much everywhere on the internet,
If you
right?
haven't, I'm coming around to find you.
And trust me, he's a big man. He's a big, scary man. Don't do that. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing such a wonderful Necron army as well. We'd love to have you down on the channel very soon to come and bring, what was it we were talking about? The
Black Legion.
The Black Legion.
Black Legion and also my Brotherhood of Martyrs. Which are Black Templars.
Oh, that's going to be saucy indeed. But if you want to chat to us in the meantime, you can follow Beanie at...
Beanie 40k, also invented.
Yeah, I'm also inventive. And you follow me over at Retro Joe. I'm the only one who has to have something different with a 0. Oh, look at me. I was going to say, I was about to go into my usual end spiel of saying thank you to all the people who've
provided the things.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Yeah,
Adam.
Cheers, Adam.
Adam Stallwood, who's a good Gene Stealer cult player. He's like
oh, nice.
Yeah, he's top.
And made all of the terrain, is that correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
My children and I for making this green one.
I love this as well. Like it's such a fun map as well. It was really, really cool to play on. So thank you very much for that. But stay tuned because next week we're going to be providing some more battle report fun on Brobner, and we'll catch you in a bit. Bye.